Alright YouTube, welcome to the Unranked to Master for Volibear. People voted on this one that they wanted to see next, so here we are doing it. This will be a complete guide to Volibear, including the full runes and item build explanations, which are obviously very spicy on Volley. Everything will be timestamped, but just, take your time, go through the item and rune section, because those are very spicy and very variable as well. So that is quite important. This video took me a while to make, so a like would be greatly appreciated. If you'd like to see more as well, be sure to subscribe. There is also a playlist to the other Unranked and Master ones that I have. If you're watching this in the future, that could have a lot more champions in it, but there is a playlist on the channel. And yeah, just make sure to check that out if you want to. With all that being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and let's get right into the runes. All right, welcome to the rune section here for the video. I recommend sticking through this one. This is a page you can run for snowballing purposes, but there is a tremendous amount of variation on Volibear in general, and I will cover it, but yeah, just, think about that. For the lethal tempo, when would you go lethal tempo? Lethal tempo is good in low elo. It's very good in low elo. Over press the attack in nearly all cases. And with low elo, I mean, honestly, anything like platter lower, you can pretty much always go lethal tempo and be completely fine. If you get like Emerald Plus, it gets a little bit more on the iffy side of things. They get a little bit better at kiting stuff, but otherwise they're not that good at it. So it's just a very good snowball setup. It's good for like damage output. It's good for carry potential, and these are big things. And Volibear is a solid carry champion. You can obviously do really well with him, but later in higher elos, when things are being played more efficiently, I suppose, press the attack and hold a lot more value in other scenarios, especially if you can rely on your teammates a little bit better to make certain plays. But if you are playing the game and you are looking to carry by yourself, it's necessary to carry by yourself, lethal tempo will be a very, very good default setup. This is also good against like melee champions that if you can get a lot of auto attacks off, whether it's due to enemy kiting problems or the enemy team just being a heavy melee comp, lethal tempo will be the way. If you're going to go lethal tempo, this exactly is your build setup. No variations to it whatsoever. This will be it. Now, if you have a press the attack setup, this will change, obviously, this to press the attack. Then if you're still going to be in like some kind of auto attack battles, a little bit melee heavy, last stand is still good. But the more kite the enemy team has, the less like melee fights you're going to be in, the worse last stand becomes, the better cut down becomes as your option here. So you want to go, or sorry, cut down coup de grace becomes as your option here. So if you cannot get the hits off, you go press the attack, because then it's a quick combo proc for damage, and instead of just consistent auto attacks from lethal tempo, that could be a way. And then you can go coup de grace with press the attack instead of going last stand, because usually if you go to last stance, you can go lethal tempo instead, because you're going to get the auto attacks off, and then last stand's going to be promoted with the W, extra damage, healing, etc. And you're just going to be a more low HP fight situation, so the last stand makes more sense in this scenario. And otherwise it's press the attack, and like coup de grace is usually, if you click press the attack here, you can pretty much click coup de grace here and be fairly confident that that's fine page-wise. So just, pointing that out. If you're going to go lethal tempo, click this. If you're going to go that, click that, and you're good. These two remain the same. The missing HP regeneration is super valuable, and the ability haste is the king stat on Volibear. You also see it here as the ability haste, adaptive force, and HP scaling will never change, will always be what you go for in these three slots. Now, you're not going to go for lethal tempo, so you're not going to go jack of all trades. The reason, if you go lethal tempo and you go this setup, the reason you do this is because this is like a snowbally thing. This gives you additional gold tempo, which is really good. It gives the extra skill tempo as well. It's just a very valuable thing to go for. You could go like magical footwear and jack of all trades in this case if you want to. But in my experience, in my opinion, the triple tonic is just a bit better for this purpose here, for snowballing purpose. And that's why I like it. Also, if they are very kite heavy, for this movement speed to be very good, then usually press the attack ends up being the better call. And then you have a more of a default like magical footwear, cosmic insight combination here with a setup like this, instead of having a setup like this for pure snowballing potential, right? So yeah, but this is the lethal tempo secondary. But if you're going to go press the attack, you can go magical footwear, cosmic insight, provides additional movement speed if you need the distance closing. If you have additional frontline on your side, somebody can go frontline with you, then you can go for a setup like this. This gives extra summoner spell haste. This could be a solid option. Another great option is Nimbus Cloak and Celerity. This allows you to really close distance. So if you really think you're going to struggle with distance closing, Nimbus Cloak, Celerity is really good combined. This adds really well with your Q, and then obviously if you smite or flash, you get a tremendous amount of movement speed boost from Nimbus Cloak as well to even close more distance. And this is just a very good, if you're gonna like default every single game and you're not gonna like go for like a lethal tempo snowball game, this would be the setup to choose. With these secondaries, you can do this in most games and be okay. So that this would be the one to look out for. This is like, okay, the higher elo you go, the more like valuable this becomes, kind of. It's kind of a weird one, but the summoners, the smite haste can be very significant, essentially, for like high elo jungling. So that would be something, but in a lot of cases, just going Celerity Nimbus is super duper solid. It can be very effective. Another option here is going for Ultimate Hunter and Sudden Impact as your secondary options. Sudden Impact is easily procced by Volley because it like really applies to a lot of his skills. So it's very easily procced. You don't have to think about it. It will just proc. Ultimate Hunter is really good for ult cooldown. If you feel like ult's going to be very good for like either turret diving potential or just general fight purposes, like if you feel like if you like the Volley ult, if you want to play with it, like etc. Right? This is good. I usually, if there's a lot of turret dive potential on teams, on enemy teams, that's when I would like kind of look into Ultimate Hunter. But I mean, this could be your default. If you are the only frontline on your team, though, you're gonna go for this. Simple. Why do you not go Revitalize? Because heal and shield power increase. That's great on Volibear, right? Well, that is true. You are looking for the only frontline, and unflinching is amazing. 10 armor, 10 magic resist when CC'd. The value of this is crazy. And obviously it synergizes with this. This gives you extra armor and magic resist as well. You've built all of HP. Cosmic Drive builds HP. If you build Riftmaker, that's also HP. It's not so much resistances, but it's HP. So the HP stat goes up, and then these two small runes can give you a lot of resistances out of them. And then that value can be really high, especially later on, on top of a Jug Show, right? It stacks even more. It's going to be even better. Like if you go down that route, this will be very good. I would go for this if I'm the only frontline of my team and they need the resistances. So if you have like 4 ranged squishy champions, I am the only frontline, and I'm not going to go for my lethal tempo carry setup. Then conditioning with a press the attack setup is super duper good. Because if I'm going for lethal tempo, I will stick with this. I am going to go carry the game. That's my goal. And this setup is the low elo setup that I would recommend, like up to plat at least, to just run this every game, because it's just super good. You're looking to carry, your team will be bad. It is just a way of life. So that would be the rune options. If you have questions, which you might do if you have, like, why do you run this or that, please put that below. I will answer it for you. I might not get to it instantly, but I will answer it for you. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the behemoth that is the item build as well. Okay, time for the item build section. Now, this is a pretty spicy one on Volibear, as you can already tell. This champion has a lot of build variations to him. I'm going to try to explain everything as cleanly as I possibly can. If you have questions, do make sure to leave those below. I am sure there will be some. If I miss something, but I hope I can cover everything. Please watch the entire thing before you ask your question as well, because this is going to take a bit, I think. So for your smite option, it is very straightforward. You always go blue smite. There is no exception. Just straight up best thing. Movement speed. That's it. Simple. Just go for that one. Then for your first item, you have 3 choices, essentially. You have the option of Cosmic Drive, you have the option of Cleaver, and you have the option of Riftmaker. Now, when would you go for each choice? Cosmic Drive, if you want to default to something, will always be your best first item. If you just don't want to think about it, this will be like, you know, most cases, Cosmic Drive will do well, will do its job. It will be a very, very good item. So defaulting to a first item, if that is what you like, that would be Cosmic Drive. Cosmic Drive is really good to help catch targets. So if they have some mobility, if they have a lot of ranged champions, for example, you need to close the distance, that type of stuff. Cosmic Drive is really good for that. This is also when you are auto-attacking a lot of times. So if you want to auto-attack a lot, but they have a lot of mobility at the same time, like you can do this. But they have a lot of ranged initial, and follow-up mobility afterwards is a bit lower. You can easily go Cosmic Drive, because you initially close the distance with the Cosmic Drive, and then the lower follow-up will still be AP, because then your passive still kicks in very well. and you can still get on top, get the extra magic damage scaling, and you're going to be good, right? So that is a really good case for Cosmic Drive. Black Cleaver is more of an item that you are building for quick burst trades. So they have like a tremendous amount of mobility just in general. Ranged champions, squishy champions that can kite you very well. This will be good. This is especially good in combination with those conditions on top of the team on your side having more AD champions on them. This might sound a little weird, but if your team is like full AD against their squishier enemy team, it is significantly better to go Black Cleaver compared to going Cosmic Drive. And let's say enemy has like ranged champions across the board and your team is full AD. It is better to go Cleaver than to go Cosmic Drive. And the reason it's better to go Cleaver is because you are then going in for quick burst trades, so you're not going to look to stack up your Relentless Storm all the way, so you're not going to get the benefit of the 5-stack magic damage passive from this. So for that reason, you are going to go in, do a quick auto, like you run in with Q, you auto attack W, quick trade with E, that type of stuff, and you run back out, you wait for the cooldowns, and that's kind of the way you're playing. But if you have a full AD comp on your side, so a lot of AD champions, Black Cleaver shreds armor for the team because it reduces champion armor on the target you're hitting, which means that if you have like, let's say J-Stop, Yone mid, Sivir ADC, whatever, then if you go in for a trade on enemy Z, let's call it, you go in, you Q auto attack W, that's instantly 3 procs on your Carve. It's actually quite a bit, right? Because you're doing 3 hits of physical damage. Quick bit of armor reduction there for your team. Their damage will go up, and you're not looking to proc your passive out of this. So that means that if you do it that way, you're not going to get the 5 stacks, so the magic damage scaling on, like, let's say a Riftmaker or a Cosmic Drive will be significantly worse, because this is physical damage and this is physical damage, and this is obviously magic, and your passive is where the magic damage starts going. So if you're auto-attacking champions a lot or able to auto-attack them a lot, the magic damage component will be better due to your passive. But if that's not the case, if you're going to go in for very quick burst trades with AD champions on your team, then a Cleaver for the armor shred on those targets, you set them up with a stun and your team can follow up with their damage. Their damage is going to be higher and you're going to have more benefit because of that. If that makes sense. So that is a situation where you would go Cleaver first. Now, when you would go Riftmaker first is essentially if the enemy team is a full melee comp. And with that I mean they have nowhere to go. And in that situation, Riftmaker is better than Cosmic Drive. You're still going to like auto-attack a bunch, and even if you're going to do Cosmic Drive first, you can easily do that first into the same team comp if you want to. Like if the enemy team is like relatively melee heavy, you can go for this. I like to say if you're going to go for Cosmic Drive, like if they are melee heavy, but they have like good ways out still, Cosmic Drive for additional chase potential is really quite good. But if they're very immobile, like if you can close the distance initially and they're very immobile after that, which with certain ADCs is the case, right? Like Jhin, for example, he's quite immobile. If you are initially closing the distance, so he doesn't have to like W snare you or whatever. Now, does he have a bit of movement speed boost? He does, but still quite immobile to the point where you reach him with Cosmic Drive a little faster, and then you can go from there, stay on top of him. Shouldn't be too difficult. That's when this is nice. But if they have like shorter ranged ADCs that want to like go in, like a Samira, for example, then the value of like having to close the distance to them first is a lot like less significant. And then Riftmaker can carry you through a similar situation as Cosmic Drive would, because then this is more melee heavy. You don't need the additional movement speed for the chase potential. And then the Riftmaker can come in very, very nicely to just have more damage output, more sustainability in very melee heavy fights. So if the enemy team is like a full melee comp, basically full close range melee comp, not a lot of mobility going on, Riftmaker is an extremely valuable item in those moments because of the fact that they just can't get away from you, and this is going to do a lot of damage because you can get a lot of auto attacks off, and it's gonna stack with your passive. The magic damage is gonna go up, the Omnivamp is there, the bonus HP conversion is there. It'll be a very strong item in those moments. So sum it up, you go Cosmic Drive first if you're not sure what to do. If you are questioning yourself, if things aren't clear, just go Cosmic Drive. Cosmic Drive will never be a bad item, never be a bad purchase. It will always do well. So if you are not sure about any of these conditions in the game you are in, just build a Cosmic Drive, okay? If you are facing a bunch of squishy champions and you have a lot of like AD on your side, squishy range, that type of stuff, you actually go Cleaver. It sounds a bit weird because if you're going to go into a very heavy tanky team, it generally becomes better to go Cosmic Drive or Riftmaker at that point. Instead of going Cleaver, even though you do provide the armor threat for your team, it is still not worth it. At that point, it's still better to go for the other way, because Cleaver is the main thing if you're not going to be able to get a full stack passive off, and you just want to go quick trades, get some extra armor pen for your team if you're full AD, and that is kind of the way you want to go with Cleaver. Cleaver will be honestly a relatively rare purchase compared to the other two, I will say. Relative to the other two, I'd say maybe like 10-20% of games at most I would go Cleaver. For the rest, I'd go Cosmic Drive or Riftmaker, really. That is the way I look at it, at least. For the Riftmaker, it is very heavy melee comp. You know, bruisery, heavy melee comp. Very, very low mobility on the enemy team. And that's when I would go Riftmaker. If you're... That's basically it. So just bruisery, heavy melee comp. Nothing going on there, right? You just go Riftmaker. Riftmaker will give you very good in-their-face fight damage because of the extra damage percentage, and then also the Omnivamp HP to AP conversion. You get a lot of auto attacks off. You are very happy. Okay? That is the first item. So let's just assume we went Cosmic Drive first, right? Boots of choice. I mean, there's no boots in this page, but you have the boots here. I added them in, so I mean, you see boots on the side here as well. The boots of choice are pretty much CDR boots. You can go for these boots. These upgraded boots, if you win the feats of strength, are giga broken. These boots are super, super, super good. So if I win feats, it will always, 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 always be cooldown boots. If I do not win feats, you can still rush these boots. But then at like 25 minutes in game, let's call it about that point, 25 minutes plus, you feel like, okay, I need some extra tenacity, or their AD carry is getting very scary. Then you would switch these boots out for either steel caps or mercs. But you will always basically purchase your boots, your CDR boots. There's just very, very good boots on Volibear, so definitely CDR boots, right? Okay, cool. These boots, the tanky boots, are just replacements for if you lose the feats of strength. So that if you lose feats of strength, you'll always go switch to one of the defensive boots, because then the value of these boots drastically falls off the longer the game goes. You get more haste, etc. They hold less value. So losing feats, always go for one of the defensive boots, whichever one makes more sense. And then if you win feats, just stick with your Crimson Lucidity boots. These things are insanely broken. Just stick with them. It's completely fine, right? And yeah, that's really that. So let's just say you have these boots, right? Cool, okay. Now from here, you have a Cosmic Drive. You have options. A very good option, generally across the board, if you're doing well, is a Navori Flicker Blade. Now, Navori does synergize a little bit better with Black Cleaver in the form of damage output, because obviously if you're going to crit, the extra AD from Cleaver and the crit is going to be more significant. But a lot of the damage components of Volibear come from casting his skills a lot, and Navori just reducing the cooldown of your skills very consistently based on auto attacks. So if you can get auto attacks off, this is very, very consistently good. That is a very nice way to go. So if they're a ranged, like a bit more ranged heavy comp, you can still go for like a lethal tempo setup, especially in lower ELO brackets, because in lower ELO brackets, people are going to be significantly worse at kiting. This is why a combination of Cosmic Drive and Flicker Blades going through all the way up to Master, to be honest, is a very solid combination still. The higher ELO you go, the worse that combination kind of gets a little bit, because then the kiting becomes better, it becomes harder to get the auto attacks off, and it becomes a little bit iffy in, like, you know, above Master. But up till Master, this is very solid, it's very cheap, very good for your tempo, very good for snowballing potential. It'll do a very, very, very good job at being the second item slot in a snowballing scenario if you are doing well. Just, you know, good option. So that is a thing to go for. This is also the most common way Volibear is built. For like, if you look up the build for Volibear, it is super solid. So after Flicker Blades, if you are doing well in a position, you have some options for armor options and magic resist options, pretty much. You kind of want to look at, okay, what is going to be the most valuable thing? Randuin's, for example, is really good against crit damage. So if they have a lot of crits added into their team, like say it's Rengar jungle, Yasuo mid lane, and then extra ADC, for example, with like a Vlad top on the enemy team. Let's say that's the team comp. Very crit heavy, because Rengar crits, Yasuo crits, and enemy ADC crits. So in those moments, Randuin's is really good. If it's just Rengar and an enemy ADC, it's still pretty crit heavy. So random wins is still really good. If it's Yasuo and enemy ADC, they can still be very crit heavy, unless the Yasuo is like 0 and 27, like they usually are. Then, you know, a little bit less valuable, but, you know, you get the idea. If you see a lot of crits, like a ton of infinity edges in the enemy inventory, random wins holds a high amount of value. Frozen Heart is a really good item against, like, generally melee heavy attack speed comps, or just attack speed comps in general, to be fair. If the enemy team has a lot of champions that need to get their auto attacks off frequently, then Frozen Heart is a very good purchase. It's only 2500 gold, so it's very good for, like, item scaling tempo as well. You can, for example, as I said, melee attack speed, like you can go Riftmaker first item into like a Frozen Heart second item. That's definitely a possibility to just lower their attack speed, get a ton of haste out of the item still, because that's also very valuable. And that is just relatively cheap, relatively effective way to go. Thornmail is very niche. The reason I say this is niche is because it has to apply properly. With applying properly is what I'm saying. When you have to be struck by an auto attack for the grievous wounds from Thornmail to apply. Now, a lot of people fall in the trap of buying Thornmail into something like a Vladimir. Unless the Vladimir is dog shit, you will not get the heal cut on him, because he needs to auto attack you to get the heal cut, which is the biggest problem, right? If they have mage based healing, Thornmail is useless. The heal cut will not do anything against those champions. At that point, you're going to have to go for like a Morello if you really need the heal cut. But then hopefully, honestly, hopefully your teammates will just buy the heal cut instead in the form of an Oblivion Orb or a Morello on like a support Karma, for example. Very solid option to just get heal cut applied to their team. Now, something along the lines of that will be better than you buying Thornmail. Buying Thornmail, however, is good against champions like Samira that needs a lot of healing, right? A melee hits champions that need to auto attack you to get their healing off, or if the champion is like an enemy Soraka for the healing purposes there, but the enemy that's hitting you for the healing is a Samira, is something that needs to auto attack you back, then the Thornmail still applies the heal cut to them, so the Soraka healing will be less on set target, so it still makes sense in those cases, right? So that's when you want to look at Thornmail as your option. Deadman's Plate is usually an item if you really need the mobility. If you really need the mobility, it becomes really hard to auto-attack champions. You're going to look at an option of going like Cosmic Drive first item, because then you're going to need the mobility to close the distance. It's the best item for that by far. And then you're going to go for Deadman's Plate as your second item, not going Navori Flicker Blades, because if they have this much kiting potential against you, it is better to go Cosmic Drive and the Deadman's Plate just to close the distance more. This is disregarding, if you are like 12 kills early game, still going Navori second is insane snowball value. Just to point that out, instead of going like Deadmans, you can still go Navori second, and I mean, your snowball value will just be insane. But in like a general game sense, going Cosmic Drive into Deadmans is good if you need to close a ton of distance, if they have a lot of kite ability, if they have a lot of distance creators, you know, that type of stuff, then this item is good. But for general purpose, if you want to default to an armor item pickup, Iceborne Gauntlet will always be a good purchase. This can also be Flicker Blades into Iceborne Gauntlet. This is an option of like a way of going about things. This is an option here. But Iceborne Gauntlet, it gives the slow, it gives the Spellblade proc, which is very easily procced on Volibear. It's just super valuable in that sense. And it also gives ability haste, of course, right? Ability haste being one of the best stats on Volibear you can possibly get. So there is that as an option as well. For your magic resist options, you have Spirit Visage as your main option. This is like the item you would build pretty much consistently across the board. If you are defaulting to a magic resist item, it will always be Spirit Visage. You can never go wrong with a Spirit Visage. Now, there are certain games where Spirit Visage isn't the best option, but then in those games, Spirit Visage wouldn't be bad either, right? So Spirit Visage is just super solid as a magic resist because of the healing and shielding. The healing obviously coming from your W, the shielding coming from your E. There is a ton of value to be had out of that healing increase, especially if you have something like a Soraka on your team, or anything that actually is like an enchanter support that gives you heals or shields, then the value of this item goes even higher. So this item is really good. When would I not go for Spirit Visage as your like sole first magic resist item? Is when my team is full AP. If my team is completely full AP, I will go for an Abyssal Mask, because the added 12% magic damage that they will deal, or that your allies will deal to the enemy if you are full AP, is going to add a tremendous amount more value to your fight situation than being a little bit more selfish with the Spirit Visage would be. So I would actually go Abyssal Mask here if your site's full AP, because 12% more damage for your entire team is just invaluable. Like, it does so much, it's crazy. If the enemy team is very heavy magic damage, so they are very heavy on magic damage, not just like 1, maybe 2. No, they have like 3+ magic damage opponents. So, for example, enemy has Vigar ADC, AP mid, AP jungle, right? Let's call that an example, or like AP top, AP jungle, AP mid, and then an ADC. Force of Nature is gold here. Like, you need to purchase Force of Nature in those moments. No questions asked. Spirit Visage can be built later. You still want to build Spirit Visage in those types of games, but even in those games, you would want to build Spirit or Force of Nature before you build Spirit Visage, because going double magic resist item into 3+ magic resist characters is obviously good, right? Like, there is no question about that. It is going to be good, but the Force of Nature is going to be better, especially if they're like control mages, because if you get hit by CC, this gets a double proc. So instead of getting hit by, like, let's say you get hit by an instance of magic damage, you get 1 out of 8 stacks that you need to get the 70% bonus magic resist out of this item and a 6% bonus movement speed, right? If that combo, it CCs you, like, let's say it's Syndra, QE, the QE lands 2 instances of magic damage for the Q and E, but then a second proc of getting stunned off of the combo, which is another 2 stacks. So you're instantly on 4 stacks off of 1 Syndra combo. So that is 2 instances of magic damage hit plus a CC hit. And that gets you to 4. If the enemy team has more instances of magic damage, which if they have 3+ magic damage targets, that will easily happen. But if their AD champion also has forms of CC, he's going to help you stack the Force of Nature on top of it. So this item becomes incredibly, incredibly valuable in those moments. So that is just 125 magic resist compared to Spirit Visage, just 50 magic resist. You gain 125 magic resist for 100 gold more. And in these moments, Force of Nature is king. Like, you need to build Force of Nature as your magic resist item. And you can go Spirit Visage afterwards still. It can still be good. It can be. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Still good to go for this, because obviously if they're that heavy magic damage, an additional magic resist item here, and then also getting the heal and shields is good. Now, when is Spirit Visage not worth it? Spirit Visage is not worth purchasing if the enemy team is very, very mobile. Why do I say this? Hitting your heals and shields, hitting a repeated W on a target that is incredibly mobile is very difficult, right? Sometimes, like, it can get really, really tricky. If you have targets to go for, if you have an Iceborne Gauntlet, which also helps. If you don't have an Iceborne Gauntlet, it becomes a little bit more painful. But Iceborne Gauntlet really helps for the slow to go for the Spirit Visage double hit on your W to get the bite chomp off and heal. If you cannot get this heal off, they have too much mobility, it gets really annoying, then this is not worth it. Going something like Force of Nature into heavier comps, this also gives you extra movement speed, which helps you in those specific scenarios as well. So the Force of Nature is going to help you carry out the distance closing if they have kite ability against you and you need a magic resist item. So this will then be a better option. And if they have a lot of poke, which is hard to distance close on as well, just poke damage. And this item is more niche than anything else. But you would go Chaotic Rukran if they have a lot of poke. The Spirit Visage isn't getting you tremendous value. This is like a Xerath on the enemy team with like good defenses from like a Janna ultimate or a good peel from like frontline tanks, that type of stuff. It's hard to reach targets. It's hard to do stuff. The Rukran can be really good because that means you don't get poked. You have a 442 in this case shield. Obviously that stacks with more HP if you build more HP. But like if you build this item, or if you purchase it, can I purchase my item? Oh, I'm not in base anymore. Whoops. If you can purchase my item here, this shield already goes up to 500, right? The more HP I get, the more valuable this shield becomes because it is 15% of your max HP. So there is that as your magic resist option. This is only good against those poke situations where you will not be able to get your bites off and the Force of Nature isn't going to carry its value. It's a very niche situation. Usually this doesn't happen. I very rarely ever build Rukran. In most cases, it will be either Spirit Visage and Force of Nature, or just a Spirit Visage as like a default item, or in certain random situations as well, where it's just Force of Nature. And the movement speed factor of this is very needed compared to if you can't really get double bites off. If you feel like that's going to be pretty difficult, to get double W's off on targets if they have the kite ability for it. Then the Force of Nature is going to be needed to get the double W's off for the heals. The healing of that will be lower because the Spirit of Visage isn't there, but then the distance can at least be closed due to the extra 10% movement speed of Force of Nature, if that makes sense, right? Okay, that's a lot of information. Now I'm just gonna show you direct build paths you can go for, very straightforward, and I hope that that everything here will be clear. Actually, I haven't explained one thing now that I think about it. You see in damage options, Spear of Shojin, you see Death's Dance, you see Bloodletter's Curse, and you see Sterax. We obviously have Riftmaker here as well. We haven't talked about these items. When would you build these items? I wouldn't ever build Spear of Shojin, Death's Dance, or Sterax if I am going for Cosmic Drive or Riftmaker as my first item. I wouldn't. These 3 items are if I go Cleaver first in certain situations, where I needed this for like burst against squishier targets with an AD's heavier side of things, right? That's when I would go Cleaver. If I would go Cleaver first, and then you can go for like Iceborne Gauntlet second, for example, assuming you have these boots real quick. Then the third item here could be a Spear of Shojin, potentially for additional damage. It also gives a tremendous amount of haste, and haste is obviously a very good stat on Volibear. If they have a lot of physical damage, but you want to add in more damage to this situation, Death's Dance could be very solid in this position. And Sterax is usually an item I only purchase into like Garens or like executions like that, because the shield is just valuable into that. And that's when I would go for this, usually speaking. But yeah, those are the moments for that. And I would only go Sterax if I'm going to go for Cleaver as well, to be honest, because the value on this will be higher. Like if you're going to build AD items like this, the extra armor pen from Cleaver is kind of a must. You kind of want to have this. So these items are options to go for. Like let's say you go Cleaver, you go Iceborne Gauntlet, you could go like Cleaver into Navori Flicker Blades, right? If you're like doing quite well, you're snowballing quite well. You can go Cleaver first, Navori Flicker Blade second, and then like Iceborne Gauntlet third, for example, into Spirit Visage for magic resist, and then you can finish off the build with like an added Death's Dance. The extra survivability from Death's Dance with the Ignore Pain passive, like spreading out the damage, is really, really good. That can be incredibly valuable. If they're a full AD comp as well, and you have Cleaver first, you can go Iceborne Gauntlet into Death's Dance, into like Sterax, for example, if you want to, because the magic resist from Spirit Visage, while it does provide you more healing, is less valuable because it obviously is a magic resist item, and if they're full AD, it's not going to make too much sense. So this could be an item into like a Sterax here, or like in Spear of Shojin Lost, you can do just another armor item in the form of a Randuin's Lost in this slot as well. If you didn't go for Flicker Blades, you have 2 slots left, so you can go like double armor item in the form of these 2. For example, right? Thornmail could be a purchase option here as well. But I would only go for items like Spear of Shojin, Death's Dance, and Sterax if I am building a Cleaver in the build path for then having additional damage options in those slots. Okay. So general build path. If you are not sure about what you're doing, just go Cosmic Drive first. If you are then snowballing very, very well, Flicker Blades is great. It doesn't combine perfectly with Cosmic Drive, but if you are lower ELOs, this is obviously an Unranked Master video, if you are in Master or lower, Flicker Blades will be easily used. People will be worse at kiting. You can get the auto attacks off. You will do a very, very good job with that, and it will be good, right? Then, if this is the case, you can just go for like a Iceborne Gauntlet with that as a general armor item, a very solid option, into a Spirit Visage, into ending with a Jaksho. Jaksho is only an item you will purchase at the very end of a build. If you need to be more tanky, it gives you both armor and magic resist, and this is fairly easily stacked if you play your in and out fights well, with enough damage output done. You can easily stack this up, and the moment this is stacked, your shielding from your E goes up significantly more in value, and your W healing goes up in value as well. It is just a very, very good survivable late game item. If you are doing really well in the game, you can go for a setup like this and then end in a Riftmaker instead, to just add in a lot more damage output in this build setup, which is why it's first item, but also in damage options, because if you're going to Cosmic Drive, then a Riftmaker later in the build can be a great damage option potential. If you are struggling in the game, you went Cosmic Drive first, your game isn't going great, I wouldn't recommend going for Flicker Blades as your second option in that case. Just going for a straight up armor item, like a Gauntlet here, could be very good. If you need magic resist, for example, heavy magic damage team, you can go Force of Nature right after your Cosmic Drive. Especially nice combined, because the Force of Nature emphasizes the extra mobility you would need from the Cosmic Drive for this to be good. So you go Cosmic Drive, Force of Nature, and you can close a lot of distance because this gives you a tremendous amount of movement speed. And then from here, you can go like Iceborne Gauntlet as an option. And you could, in this case, go for like a Riftmaker if you feel like if you're catching back up into the game a little bit and your damage starts to improve. And you might then go Spirit Visage here if they're like very magic damage heavy. It could be an option, or you can just end with a Jug Show and have a setup like this. And this would be a setup where, you know, it's going to be a bit more tricky to hit, like not get as many W chomps off on the Spirit Visage potentially. And then that could be a very, very good build option. So, yeah. The Riftmaker first item will always combine with going lethal tempo in your runes. Now you can easily go Riftmaker into Flicker Blades. This is quite a hefty damage setup. This is very good against melee champions. So if you are melee against a lot of melee, like let's say Kled, like Udyr, like there's a lot of melee options that want to fight you in your face. Going a Riftmaker into those is really, really good. And then Flicker Blades on top of that is also good because you're going to be able to get your auto attacks off in those scenarios. And that can be a very valuable thing to go for. Now, you don't have to go for Flicker Blades. You can skip past this if you would like. But in lower ELOs especially, we're talking lower than Master, right? Like Flicker Blades becomes a little bit of a different scenario in higher ELO, but I'm just going to disregard that right now. Riftmaker into Flicker Blades is just very, very solid damage. Low mobility enemy team, melee heavy enemy team. Go Flicker Blades, Riftmaker into Flicker Blades, and you're good. And then as your armor option, you can go like Iceborne Gauntlet, for example. The Deadman's Plate in these scenarios. If you're ever building Riftmaker, then you should never build Deadman's Plate because that combination doesn't make sense. But you can go Riftmaker and then Iceborne Gauntlet to slow them on top of even more melee range. Iceborne Gauntlet is a really good combination item with any lethal tempo rune setup in the first place. So that is something to look for as well. Against crits, you can go Randuin's too for the additional slow. This also the activates, gives us 70% slow around you, so that's also going to promote auto attacking, right? So these are the options. Magic Resist option here, Spirit Visage is very, very solid, especially going for the extra 10% Omnivamper with Riftmaker. If you're going to go Riftmaker, usually going Spirit Visage is the way to go. So Riftmaker first item is pretty much a guaranteed Spirit Visage purchase. The healing and shielding, the extra Omnivamp, it's just really, really good, right? And then as your last item here, you can go for like a Jug Show if you need the additional survivability. This can be a very good option. But you also have like an option of going Blood Letters here potentially. This is especially an item I would go for if the enemy team, like if you really need the magic resist threat pretty much, right? If you are like relatively heavy AEP on your side, the Blood Letters at the end here can be very good. If your team has already purchased the Blood Letters, this can also come in the form of an Abyssal Mask or like vice versa, right? You can even go both Abyssal Mask and Blood Letters in certain situations, like a situation like this. Could be good, especially if you're very heavy AP on your side, because this gives you 12% more damage for your team, and then also reduces the enemy magic resist on top of that, so you can add a tremendous amount of value into the build setup for your teammates. So if you're very heavy AP comp, this can be a very valuable build to potentially go for. Give your team more damage and then sweat the magic resist at the end. Still have some armor and magic resist to go for the setups, and this would be against melee heavy stuff. And then if you have mobility heavy stuff, you can just go for the Cosmic Drive first, but in a similar build pattern, if you have a lot of magic damage on your side, you can just get the procs off, and then, you know, you don't have to go Flicker Blade. You can still go Flicker Blade's second item in this scenario, like you could still do that in this moment. If you are doing really well in your early game, because Flicker Blades is just a hard snowball item. That's just what the item is, which is also why it has such a colossal win rate. People build it often, but it's also a really hard snowball item. Like, it does really well, especially in lower elos with people who kite less effectively. It just does really well. So Flicker Blades could be used here, and then you can go for this. For example, as just general armor magic resist, and then you can have Abyssal Mask added in potentially to give your team more, and then Blood Letters you can sell Flicker Blades for late game. Because the longer the game goes on, the less value Flicker Blades becomes. The reason it becomes less valuable the longer the game goes is because generally the items you build on Volibear have ability haste in them. So the more your ability haste goes up, the less valuable the Flicker Blade becomes, because the ability haste drop, like the cooldown of your skills drop. You get what I'm saying, right? It makes less sense. Early game, snowballing potential, Flicker Blades is great, but then when you get to later stages of the game, Flicker Blades is sold for an additional resistance item or for additional shred item, additional form of damage item that can be done. So if you went for like this setup here, And you go for like Jaksho here for the additional survivability. This would be your, assuming you won feats here, obviously this would otherwise be defensive boots. But then you hitting like 35 minutes plus, the value of Flicker Blades is significantly lower because you're currently sitting at 60 ability haste already. So you're going to sell this, and the item you can now purchase could be a Rift Maker, for example, for added damage in the later stages of the game, since this also converts the AP, but also gives you straight up percentage damage increase. So this could add a good amount of damage. If your team needs the extra magic resist threat, you can go Bloodletters here as well. But in any of these options that you're building later in this build setup to replace your Flicker Blades with, is going to give you more haste. And this is going to drastically reduce the cooldown. If I max my E out, for example, it's 8-second cooldown with the ability haste I have here. And I mean, you know, if you didn't go for like a Jaksho, and let's say this is like an additional, not that one, an additional ability haste, you're at 95, and now the cooldown of this skill is suddenly 7 seconds. The later, the longer you go, the less like cooldown this becomes. This is 2.5 seconds with 95 haste. This is looking at 5 seconds. It's not that long, right? They're very short cooldown skills. And the Flicker Blades just hold less valuable. It's not a very good stat item, like item stat-wise, but it's a very good snowball item to get your skills back, to get the damage up, and to do well. And also, do have to keep in mind that later in the game as well, the Flicker Blades doesn't affect your ult cooldown, but just general ability haste does. So ult cooldown gets lowered by this. I am pretty sure I have covered everything. This section has been 30 minutes long, so that was to be expected for Volibear. If you have any questions, man, leave them below. I think I explained it all. I hope I did. Yeah, that's really all I can say. I hope you guys enjoy the bronze/silver game. Okay, a time for the bronze/silver game here. We are playing this one against an Echo, which matchup-wise is quite good for me. I've a decent amount of mobility here, so gotta keep that in mind. Clear-wise here, I'm not gonna play for top lane in this position. We have a very, very fight-heavy bot lane. Whoa. Very much fight-heavy. It's already going on. Very fight-heavy bot lane between Nautilus and Rel support. So we are absolutely gonna clear for bot lane. There's a bunch of fights that's gonna happen in that moment. Nautilus now also doesn't have flash, which is good information to note. We place our ward here on the buff camp. Whoa. Okay, Rel also doesn't have flash now. So much fighting going on. So yeah, we're just gonna clear for bot and see what happens there. Echo has been seen there, so I have the ward here. In case he does start here, I'll know that information. But I do think he's probably off of that, gonna start on his red buff now, because I don't think he's gonna walk all the way to his blue or make it to his blue. Even though it would make sense for him to clear towards bot side as well. Start with E here. And just slowly drag this up. One step at a time. We hit it down a little bit further like that, and then about 800 HP. We're gonna hit the E on the next camp. We smite that one, kill it, take your W. We're just gonna hit the next camp now. Now, ideally here on Volley, you want to like try to extend your Relentless Storm stacks as much as you can. Which you can do. If you want to drag this camp all the way down, you can do this. By like doing that, and then you can make it to your next camp like this. Because you can E, and then you can hit it right before it times out, right? That is one way of doing it. The more you can drag this, the better it's going to be for you, because the more uptime on your passive, the better. You can do the same thing on the Wolves here, pretty much with the small ones. Just hit in this position. That should not reset. Use that potion as soon as possible, E, and then it should strike right before, as you can see. That is how you want to do it. If you don't want to like do it that way, that's fine. You will lose a couple seconds on your clear speed, but you'll be fine regardless, right? It's not too big of a deal. It does save you a bit of time, so just to put it out there, just a note, you know. Use your Q as an auto attack reset here as well. And we just full clear here. The second we can use the E on the next camp here, we will. We're not using it for the shield because we don't need the shield. We're using it to like pull camps in for the clear speed. And we're good. As you can see, solid clear speed this way. Not bad. Hit that down. Take another point in W. I don't have any gank options right now, which is a little awkward. If I had like a really good bot lane gank or something, that would be very nice. But like that's just not possible currently. So we're just going to kind of chill a bit. There is a fight going on bot lane. We are just going to smite and move. Make sure I move here. Make sure we go for the enemy support, because we know he doesn't have flash. I didn't know if Sivir had flash or not, but I knew that Nautilus doesn't have flash. Wait, she's gonna walk back forward, really? If she does, like the wave is pushing in. If she does walk forward here, it's free. Okay, just QE, stun her, and just auto attack her now. Bite, finish her off. Bite has more range, you can finish pretty easily. Just relax, bro. I'm just helping you shove the wave. All good. Let's take the reset now. Beautiful. Build the components here. Boots as well. There we go. Beautiful, and we keep running. We need to get back to our topside camps as soon as possible there. What I do there against the Sivir, I Q and while queuing I E. This is a very important thing you have to do on Volibear. Queuing while Eing. It is really, really important. This animation cancel on it is good. QE. Now right here, the kill's asking for assistance, but this is not currently part of our game plan. We are playing for bot lane, and we don't want to skip all of our camps that are up right now. We want to not spam gank too much. You want to clear properly. Second point in W here. So clearing properly is huge. Don't go for like a gank. My entire jungle is up. I just went for a gank bot lane. Don't overdo it. That will be a bad call. So we just clear our entire jungle again now, and then we're just going to look for another bot lane gank and just be very consistent for a bit in the early game so we can get good farm going and we can play off that. Echo is now bot lane. Get this down. Just keep going for now. The gank on bot lane in the second here should be very free. Just walk up to the next camp. E beforehand. I think that's a 1-for-1 on mid. It is a 1-for-1 on mid. Are they doing dragon? Is he doing dragon? That would be... I should check this. That would be... Yeah, he is doing dragon. Make sure to bite him. Get my shield off. Okay, good. Got my ultimate as well. Keep hitting them. Very good. This is where my consistency came in big time, right? Because I did another full clear and I actually managed to hit level 6 off of it. And that Echo is level 4 because he tried to gank something and then he tried to do an instant objective and left all of his camps up. And because he did that now, he is now in a really bad position. Nothing else up in this area, so we're just going to back by that and just run back to top lane. I was unfortunately unable to afford the entire item in one go, but that's completely fine. Like, consistency there is so key. I'm level 6. I'm stronger in that position. My camps are now respawning, but it's going to take like 30 seconds-ish for the Krug. So this is a moment where I can go for the gank on Cho'Gath because I have some spare time. So this is the moment where I will go for the gank on Cho'Gath instead of the previous moment where I will not go for the gank on Cho'Gath, you know? I'm just going to walk like this. That's exactly... We're cutting him off towards his turret. He flashes. I hold my E until after he flashes. And a good kill. Patience is key there. Very much key there. I just hold, see what he does, and then I cut him off as I'm walking with him towards his turret. So this way, instead of walking directly at him, I cut him off and he has to run through where I'm going, which makes it way more difficult for him to play the game. Because he will most likely die to the gank. Okay, now our entire jungle rotation is going to be once again up. So that means we are going to go back to our jungle rotation. We have used our time. We have the time we had to spend. We spent that on the gank and stuff. And now we're just going to go for a new, nice rotation. Now here I could smite this, but it's not a worthwhile smite. And the reason it's not a worthwhile smite is because my smite upgrade is going to happen after this camp. So I'd get more value out of the next smite. Plus, if I want to do the grubs here, which I could, I'd rather have smite for that. Now you put points in Q. Only 2 points in W. The rest just goes into Q now. 2 early points in W is quite huge. Hit plant. See where Echo is. No Echo to be found. Okay. I am really strong in this position, so I can probably just do this. Stack, like auto attack, walk back, stack them together. And this way we're good. I'm gonna hold my Q instead of using it as an auto attack reset here in case the Echo tries to fight me. Or this guy tries to fight me, to be fair. There it goes. Auto attack him now. He's dead. Echo is level 5. Chomp him. Good. Beautiful. That's why I held Q instead of using it as an auto attack reset, because I instantly have it for the Cho'Gath, and then the Cho'Gath walks up and it's free. Bro, you're such a random thing, Scuttle Crab. Hello. Smite and... Oh, actually, wait. We take the Scuttle as well, not recall yet. Take the Scuttle, then recall. Because we're now out of base. We want to play for our bot side camps. Huge. The problem now is, like, I was consistent with all my CSing, and the Echo has not been consistent. Where is the difference coming in? He's level 5 and level 8. Huge gap there. We do Flicker Blades next. I'm actually going to do this first and then go Flicker Blades next. We'll just buy whatever we can. Get the tier 2 boots real quick. In case you skipped over it, like all of the build patterns are explained in the build section. I'm not going to explain it again. You can cover the information, or you can see the information there. There you go. We're just going to clear our bot side camps now. We can obviously look for like a bot side play here. But clearing the bot side camps first is massive. Just want to make sure my camps are like cycling as much as possible. Okay, let's go for this bot lane play. Keep putting more points into Q. He's gonna ward right now. Just all I need. Just QE, walk up to him, he flashes, that's fine. Get the bite on him, he ulted me. My Rel just committed to going mid, okay. That's fair enough. Let's walk over this way, see if this is warded. He's currently going to walk up to me once again. QE, now he doesn't have flash, so this should land. Is my ADC going to assist me, perhaps? Do you mind? Thank you. I think she may have actually just died. No, she's not dead. Dead! I'm dead too, though. I took an extra turret shot on accident, that's my fault. Okay, I mean, I think the fight probably could have been a little bit cleaner. I kind of hinted at the end there, though. I took that extra turret shot on accident. My Rel was just in mid lane as well. It's a spicy run. Alright, cool. Out of base here, my topside camps are going to be off, so we're going to clear those, and then we can look for the dragon. Yo, use it, bro. Thank you. Bro, my brain's not working. Yep, nice. Let me get these. Perfect. On the point in Q, and we just move out of base. Okay, I mean, not terrible. Obviously, that one death on my end was very silly. I just gave a large shutdown to that Sivir for no reason. I shouldn't have made that trade at all. I thought I would be alive, but I took an extra turret shot that I didn't take into account, so my bad. Let's clear our topside camps now, and then we'll go for the dragon. We're going topside camps first here because they cannot rush dragon in this position. It's just not possible. And I want to get my camps off the map and I'll play into the bot side respawns, into the bot side dragon, into the bot side gank, etc. Right? That is what we want to look for, but we want to remove our topside camps to get some value there. Good. He's moving here. I can leave my bot side camps up and just move to this position, which is fine. Akshan will be going bot lane still, so this will be fine. So my Rel just died, did she? My Xerath started ulting, so he's a bit behind the movement. Okay, that guy could die in this position. Team's a little far back, so we're gonna play safer. My Rel is very low HP, so I don't think this is very manageable. Let's just hit the ward. Thank you, buddy. I'm pretty sure I could just start this. The reason I think I can start this is because I think they'll tunnel vision on bot lane. This could be a spicy one. I have 900 smite, so right here we're going to prep the E. And then we're going to do all of the combo together to get the smite from like 1900. I prepped the W, prepped an E, made it work. We win the feats, but I think we're going to lose the turret. We win the objective feats, but we lost the takedown feats, and I think we're going to lose the turret first, so we'll most likely lose the feats of strength this game, which is fine. Let's clear my bot side camps now, keep going. Big item resets soon as well, so we're going to look for the recall after this, so we can afford our item. Perfect. Massive item. Out of base with topside camps are now respawning because we cleared those earlier, so our sequence is still looking very good. And we just move. We haven't lost the turret just yet. I might actually be able to play for this top lane turret here. We're going to lose the turret plating soon, which I hope my bot lane can at least defend the turret, not lose it. That would be massive. But it does mean I can probably go for the top lane play here in a second. Clear my topside camps and just go look to dive that guy. My cooldown cycling is now giga strong with my flicker blades. Okay. I am not going to do raptors. I'm going to run top lane here directly, I think. Stun here. Let her move out. I'm going to fight this, of course. Stun him again. Let me bite you. Bro, really? CC'd for 4.1 seconds and I could not move? That is disgusting. He also held his ult for me and not for the other guy. If he didn't hold his ult for me and I was able to ult in that position, I would have been able to like double kill them there. Holy bro, that's such a long CC. That sucks. Damn. Okay, fair enough. Not great. Let's get a health crystal. That is such a brutal thing, man. If it wasn't for Cho'Gath ultimate, they would have both died for sure. I just needed to get my W off one time. Alright, it happens. I am one camp away from my smite upgrade. I'm assuming he is doing Rift Herald here. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna take this fight against him. He's gonna go for his topside camps now because he just did Rift Herald. Did he actually get... Oh. There's a Cho'Gath here. Goodbye, bro. Check his topside camps. What we do here is we just check the topside camps. Both of his solo laners are dead. We're just gonna go through here and go for his bot side camps now. We don't have to walk around. We know his bot side camps are up and we know he cannot fight us. He will lose the 1v1 every single time. So there's just nothing he can do. We're just gonna take his camps. Making sure that I ping my team to give them awareness of where I'm going. And then I hope that my Rel follows me. I can't go this way. Maybe we can get this Nautilus still. Yeah, he's dead here. He did not pay attention to his minimap. He also flashed. He's gonna get hit by the combo there. And he's dead. Perfect. He did not pay attention to his minimap. I'm just gonna not walk into that. And follow this guy through. And then ult disable, kill the Sivir. Because you can hit your ult on the turret, disable the turret so the dive becomes free. Good. Very nice. Solid play. And we take a reset. We have no more mana left, so we're just gonna quickly recall. Go from there. Let's go. Iceborne Gauntlet here. Mobility is pretty high. Iceborne Gauntlet's gonna make that free for me, plus a good armor item against these two. So it'll be the item of choice now. Take my bolt side camps. Dragon's gonna spawn in 30 seconds, which is what we're gonna look for next. They should have that, yeah. Auto buy is an insane feature, yeah. Okay, so blue, Gromp, blue, and then dragon. Make sure we get the third dragon here. We want to make sure we keep the stacking of the dragons going. I did lose the Rift Herald, and that's okay. You know, it's not a big deal. As long as we get the dragons, it's good. I'm going to wait in this bush. The reason I'm waiting in this bush is for Nautilus to be a killable target, which they're walking forward now. So we're going to go for this guy. He doesn't have flash. We know this from earlier. So we're just going to hit him down. Stun again. W. Stun again. There we go. Or WE again, sorry. The auto attacks we're getting off gives me Flicker Blade cooldown. I'm just going to hit the ward down here. I'm going to make sure I remove the ward here real quick so they would get rid of that vision. So my E does about 400 damage right now. Something to note. I'm going to hold our Q here. He did it blindly, and he just went back over. Good ward, I like it. And he's dead. Perfect. Now our topside camps are going to respawn again, but we can quickly take a peek at his raptors in case, just in case he's not doing it. That's fine. So we're just going to go back to our topside camps then. The top scuttle could be here as well. Aldecon's going to spawn in about a minute or so. My topside camps are relatively defended here. There's a chance his topside camps are up, so we're going to prioritize looking for those first. Smack, thank you for the Prime subscription, mate. Much appreciated. Let's check his wolves here, sorry. He's going to hit this. He's going to hit that. Yep, he did. Okay, good. He's dead then. Make sure to walk with him here. Q, put the E ahead of him. W, E, dead. Perfect. You have a ward? You don't have a ward. That's unfortunate. I would have gone for a turret dive there because my ult's off cooldown and I could use the ult to disable the turret if it made sense. And I also have kill ultimate, so I can really play for it. But I just didn't know the information and didn't want to risk it. Clear my topside camps here. But a pretty good reset here in a second. Obviously, I want to play for this Aldecon and like now pretty much. But I want to finish these camps off real quick. Take the reset, buy my items and then go for it. Because I should be able to afford it. That sucks. I'm actually gonna wait. I think it's fine. I don't think they can Aldecon, but I want this little bit more gold right now. I'm gonna smite because I have 2 smites and it's fine. Now I take the reset. The reason I want this is because I want 1300 gold for my purchase here. Because I can get Iceborne Gauntlet now, and then I'll get my boots upgrade too, which is massive. These boots are broken. Like completely broken boots. So we go for those. And level 14 is 1 camp away right now, so we do want to level up off the Grom before anything else, so that's what we're going to do. And then we'll plan to play for Aldecon. Perfect. Move this way, bro. Please, 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 please. Don't let him walk away. There it is. Exactly what as I needed. I think he sacrificed himself for his ADC to get out, but that's okay. Or ADC mid laner, sorry. Let's just do it now. You want to just spam all your abilities on this thing, pretty much. Like, the second your E comes off cooldown, insta-cast it, use your auto-attack, reset from your Q. All of those things. Get it done as quickly as you can. Auto-attack resets is important as well for the cooldown reduction. And just spam it down. There we go. Beautiful. You can easily solo it like that as well. Gonna walk an enemy jungler here. There it is. Put this behind him. Stay ahead of him here as well. Gonna ult after him on the turret. Finish him off. Just disable turret, make it clean. I'm just gonna hit turret now. Actually, I hit wave first. Get the wave out of the way and we'll just hit the turret. Cheem procs off as well. Okay, I'm very low on mana. I'm going to stand in jungle, so I have a little bit more mana regen, so I can potentially help the fight still, but I am super So we definitely want to look to back off as soon as possible here. I'm going to take my recall, and the next item here will be a Spirit Visage, which we can buy this component for if we wait like 20 gold, which is worth it. So we're going to wait on the edge of Fountain here, and we're just going to let this refresh, but we don't wait in base because this now refreshes on edge. We get Spectre's Call here, and then we move. Spirit Visage being the magic resist item of choice, being obviously very broken on Volibear. And my topside 2 camps are going to be clearable. Then we have a dragon spawning in about a minute, so I'm just going to probably full clear here and just play for the dragon spawn. Regardless of what my team does, doesn't really matter. We just clear this and play for the next objective, making sure we get Drake Souls secured. Because as you can see, all my camps are going to be up. What is this guy doing? He's just giving up a midway for the wolves. Is this guy real? Okay. That's the trade he wants to make, I suppose. Fair enough. Weird. Just gonna clear the rest of my bot side camps. Okay, I need to move to bot lane. We clear this, we move. We have some time. There's no pressure here. Someone's going to come this way, and I'm just going to run at him. There's the Aksha. Yep, he's not paying attention. Good. Stay with him here. And then auto attack. Reset with that. Get the stun off, and we move. We win this fight by ourselves. It doesn't matter what my team does. Can I get the Cho'Gath? He flashed away from me. That sucks. I got the Iceborne Gauntlets though, so he'll die here. It's not a problem. Get into my shield there. Get the ult off. Beautiful. Stun this guy. Put my E down. Good. And then run this guy down as well. Perfect. Beautiful. Now Dragon is up in this position, and I have time to take it, but his entire bot side jungle should be up as well. So you might think, why don't you not insta-rush Dragon? Well, Kill could do it, but I want to take his bot side camps, and there's no risk of me not being able to get Dragon, because I'll always be able to get it afterwards. And this is like one of the moments where I could just take 3 of his camps into a Dragon and it would be fine, instead of doing Dragon first and then being in more dangerous territory when they actually respawn. So this sequence makes more sense. Now Kill could solo it, which is fine with what she did. But yeah, I just take 3 of his camps this way, which is really valuable. And now I would have still been able to do it because he still would have been dead for about 10 seconds. And I still would have been able to finish the Dragon within that time frame. So this would have been really good. All right, let's get the HP. I could probably go Riftmaker last item here, to be fair. I think that would never be a bad call. I might do it. I might switch to Giant's Belt for Riftmaker, but having 350 HP right now for that slot's definitely not bad. Perfect. We're gonna clear this. We're not clearing Krugs here because we do want to be like on the map, pretty much. So that's what we're gonna look for. Walk into his jungle here, see what we can do. There's a Cho'Gath. Good. Put this ahead of him. Get the Chomp off. Oh, I do have Cho'Gath ultimate to contend with right now. This off, stun him again, get the W bite off again. He should die here. Yep, perfect. We'll run this down with Q for the movement speed increase. With the E ahead of them. Do not make it, sad. I guess I'm just gonna go for Baron. Kill gets a push on inhibitor, but I am just gonna Baron here, I think. I think this time the Baron. Kill can back off of that. I can solo this, it'll take me a while, but it's definitely very soloable. Does Kill just win the fights? You might do. Not quite. She is a late game kill, so it was possible, but... getting the objective here is clean. I have a lot of HP. I'm about nearly 4,000 right now. So the volley ult... the Cho'Gath ult is a threat, but it's not that big of a threat. It's like at maximum like 1500 true damage, I think. It should not be that bad. Actually, don't really have anything to buy at the moment. Actually, no, I do. I'm gonna go Riftmaker in this case. So we'll sell this and we'll go Hunting Guys here, which is gonna give me 6% extra damage in fights. I think in this position, it's completely fine to just go for one more damage item at the end here instead of going Jaksho for a tank. No, Navori is on auto attack, not on crit. Just an auto attack is enough. Okay, my team's going back on the map. They're all going bot lane for some weird reason, so that's not the play because there's nothing to do there. We're gonna go mid lane instead. I'm just gonna start pushing the wave. We have Baron, so we want to make sure we split our pushing angle here. And we just push this while my team pushes bot lane, which they should win that fight pretty easily. Kill's very, very, very strong. Level 18 kill with like 3.5 items is super chill. Now we are gonna do our thing here, right? And we're just gonna make sure we push mid. So they have more places to answer to instead of just going like bot lane, which is like a double Nexus turret defend, which is pretty disgusting. It's gonna run at the Sivir. We're gonna smite that shield away and we're just gonna hit her down. Good kill. We follow the fight here. There we go. Massive damage. Very good. Beautiful stuff. Auto attack reset on this. And we end the game. Last item here would have been a Riftmaker, of course. And that is it for this game. I'll see you guys in the gold game. Alright, it's time for the gold game here. We are playing this one against an Udyr, which matchup-wise is okay. It's nothing too much to worry about on that one. The team comp here, I'm the only AP potential damage on my team. They're very hittable in this team comp as well. Very, very hittable. Not too much kite potential. There's like one initial little problem with distance closing against these two, but the other ones are not so much the case. So we are going to put that information to use. If you watch the item build section, of course, you will know what we're planning. Or at least you might presume what we're planning. We're going to talk you through it. But yeah. We are going to start topside here and clear down. We have a Draven lane on bot lane, which is always a lane you want to clear towards, whether it's your team's Draven or the enemy team's Draven. Because snowballing or shutting down a Draven is a good thing to do. So that is what we will be going for. Otherwise, I mean, top lane will be a fight situation. And neither of them have teleport. If the bot lane gank really doesn't present itself to be useful... Did I just cancel my auto attack? Then we can instantly recall after Krugs as well, for example. And we can go from there. But we'll see. Gonna hit this one down. Did I do this? Oh, I trolled so hard now. I hesitated, and because I hesitated, I trolled myself even harder. Okay. That is all on me. I am trolling. That's my bad. Don't worry about it. I wanted to drag it into the E, but because I hesitated on the HP department there with the blue buff, I trolled, and I then reset. And the hesitation prevented the blue from actually running to the correct position. Don't do what I just did. It's okay. I lose a little bit of clear speed. It's fine. Need the next camp to hold on to our passive charges here. You want to try to keep those as much as possible. You want to try to drag the camp as much as possible. Yeah, ideally what you want to do there on blue, you get it like low, and then you just E everything together, and you're good. That is kind of what you want to look for. Didn't do that, but you know. I think I'm too late, yeah. I might be inting my clear a little bit. It's okay. We'll just lose some time. We are... doing a bit of a meme thing right now. I don't know why I'm trolling this hard this game, but fair enough. Auto attack reset with Q on that. Draven wins the bot lane fight. They win the bot lane fight massively. That's just a straight up double kill. We're good. I want to like end bot side here, so I'll just do this first. Kind of because I already lost quite a decent amount of seconds here in this clear. I could do Krugs first and one back for Raptors, but that's going to slow me down more. And at this point, after I did what I did with my clear, I cannot afford to do that. We're just going to do this, and then we can get into position for the bot lane play. Put an extra point in W. If my bot lane wouldn't have recalled there, that could have been a play. Wait a second. Ooh, there was top lane. Okay. So he started bot side with his clear. That's interesting. I have some time to spare at the moment. I might be able to get a sneaky mid lane play in here, perhaps. He's gonna be there. He's flashed it into it as I predicted. He didn't land that one. Very good. And I auto attack W'd him, and I'm dead to the turret. Oh, to the turret as well. No. Okay. Giga gaming, boys. Worth. Holy, that was good. He got the double kill top lane, bro. Holy moly, we're going Riftmaker first item. I get a haunting guy, so I will. I even got executed because he didn't hit his stun or an auto attack or whatever. That was good. Let's eat a camp as we walk up. And we keep going. We have a new rotation of camps to go for. Q for an auto attack reset as well. And we are just chilling. Ooh, there is bot. Ooh, see him showing bot here is interesting because he was clearing towards topside, which means that because he did this, his clear pattern is now a bit weird. Because now it's gonna be like his topside camps could be up. If I want to invade his topside camps here, which I could technically do. Wait, did my bot lane just engage a fight knowing Udyr is there? That's unlucky. I mean, it is gold ELO after all, so that makes sense, you know, but damn, that sucks. They had like full vision over him. That's unfortunate. Okay, we might be able to clean up a play on bot lane perhaps, but that is a bit tricky. It's not the most ideal thing in the world. We'll smite here because we have an extra smite. If he dragons, I'll still have smite. If they go for like turret here or something, that's good. If they go control ward here, that's also fine. Damn, I was hoping to do that. I think I win the fight against him here. Draven should come soon enough, I hope. Draven? Draven? Thank you. Kind of. You were a little late there, buddy, but it's okay. He should clean up, so I'm happy with this, of course. He can get an extra kill there for free. But instead of walking, like, towards me, he walked into lane first and then reacted late. Which was a little unfortunate there, but, you know, it's okay. I'll manage. I'll live with it. The 2-for-1 is definitely not too bad. Plus, the biggest thing here is that Udyr is losing some clear tempo based on the way he's clearing so far. So that is okay. I can go for Camille here. I still have like an extra 20-30 seconds on my camps. If I just run at Camille here, that should be an acceptable way to go. This is good. That's perfect. Oh, I'm so close to the level up, man. If I wish I had it that slow. It's disgusting. What the heck? That was 1 minion away from level 6 there, by the way. If I just get that, she dies. That's close. That sucks. I got my scuttle here. It's okay. She used flash and ult, so that's fine. We're just gonna go ahead and clear our jungle as it is respawning. We just want to be consistent with our clears. That's the most important thing for now. I'll just do it the calm way now. I mean, he's gonna be bot side. I'm just gonna full clear my camps here. I should be fine. We're gonna danger ping. They have no wards currently, which is pretty scary. So I don't want to over aggress now and just randomly die again, you know, and just see if the danger ping helps them. Udyr bot side. Let's be specific. He survived the Xerath ult snipes. Big. Xerath is not going to stick around there. My bot lane recalled. He has massive dragon pressure right now. I think I'm just going to do this camp and go for grubs. His dragon pressure is really high at the moment, and I don't think I can contest him on it. I'm not going to do Krogs. I'm just going to run straight to grubs here, and I think that will be okay. Our first item is almost purchasable, so that's really, really, really good. It's going to make me really strong. Hello? I have problems, bro. Cancel my auto attack twice. But Udyr is mid. He suicided. Okay. That's fine. Let's just pick this up then. That's worth, because Draven got the kill first. Plus we got an assist on it, of course. But yeah, he got the kill first. See if Xerath pushes for next wave. I'm going to take his Raptor camp here, because I know I can. Like, he was not going to be able to do anything about this one. I'm holding on to this bot here in case for a fight scenario happens, right? Is this red up? I think it will be. Put it ahead of him. Do I reach it? I do not. Get the chomp on him, and I should be able to fight him. Pop the pot as well, don't forget. Build here as well. Stun him. And I get a W chomp with a smite on the red buff. Perfect. And if I get my cooldown back in time, he dies, but I don't think I will. No, we're good. Yeah, we are a pretty strong bear. Very hard to fight us in that moment, which is pretty tricky for him. So I just get the rest of his top set camps now. Luckily, the Yone followed the other guy. I don't know if I can actually get this gank going, to be honest. If Camille somehow goes in on Garen, it's free, but I doubt she would. Is she gonna go in on Garen here? I might be wasting a tremendous amount of time right now. No, she's out. I just can't do this. I'm wasted too much time on that one. I think dragons should be gone. I should do the top scuttle. And then after top scuttle, I will just clear my camps, I think. I do have to look for a reset. I might do my top set camps and then reset after that. But I'll just give him the dragon. I can't really contest that one. If he went for my bot side camp straight up, that could be a play. So he could be like right here and then like be behind maybe. There's definitely an angle where he could just be in my jungle right now. I'm gonna clear this. I'm gonna assume he did my raptors, and I'm just gonna go buy my items. Whoa. Okay, wait. Now he's dead. Okay, he's dead. I'm just gonna assume he did my raptors. I'm not gonna even walk forward. I'm gonna buy my items. Let's do this. That is a good kill. That should be... I think Draven does die to Udyr, but... OTP as well. Really, Xerath. Okay, my Leona is dead. That's for sure. I think I lose Dragon now, for sure, right? Yeah, I don't think I get the contest Dragon here. We're just gonna clear my bot side camps then, in case they're still here, which it looks like they are. I think my Raptors are probably gone, but we'll do this into his top side 2 camps at least, and we'll get something there. He didn't do my camps, okay. That is fine. They've got Dragon here, no problem. And I'm just going to go for his topside camps now. Going to go walk directly to his Raptors. And I'm going to maybe wait for him in the bush on Raptors to one-shot him, depending on his pathing decisions. Could be fine. Don't take the camp, please. Oh, the ward's pretty good there, actually. I like it. That ward's actually kind of nice. Stack on my passive on this. If the Udyr shows up in like the next couple seconds, that'd be kind of big. He does not. So I'm just going to do his Krugs. Make sure to get past it before the wave reaches this. There's a wave here, so there's a wave here. Udyr is coming out of base. He's going to maybe check his Krugs afterwards. We're going to just be patient here for a second. The wave has passed. Let's see if he runs into me. Looks like not. Okay, I guess we'll clear our topside camps in this case then, and we can look for the bot lane rotation, right? They're already dead, so... I think diving Camille is maybe doable in this scenario. But I don't know if Garen can actually push her into the turret in this moment, which is a bit of the problem. There is indeed bot lane for bot scuttle. Oh, that's a Xerath ultimate. Okay. I might be able to reach the bush in time here, which would be kind of good. She's gonna walk to the turret, right? Surely. Wait for that to go away. Gonna auto attack the turret. There is her E cooldown, so now we're just gonna send it. She should die on this one. Yep, goodbye. You're dead. Alright, decent. That works. I waited for her to use her E cooldown. They're behind my bot lane. Draven's not paying attention, so he dies here. That sucks. He took my red buff, right? He didn't. Okay, he just walked for the gank. This Draven is just, like, not gonna care. He just walks forward. He got the kill before he died, though, at the very least, so that's something. But this is a classic Draven player. He just keeps running forward. He just clicks forward. I'm gonna have to take his topside camps here. For bot again, he says, but at the same time doesn't respect it. Classic. That is a very classic one. We got a mid lane turret, that's good. I mean, this Udyr is getting destroyed. Like, actually destroyed. Like, he's getting the bot lane ganks off, sure, but he is at the same time just getting absolutely decimated, so... I'm just gonna fight him here. There's no chance he beats me. He's 3 levels down. As long as my mid laner doesn't abandon me here, there's no way to win. Kill him here. Run away, I guess. I'm gonna die to this. Ah, man. Okay, my mid laner was significantly weaker than I thought he was going to be. That's my bad. I actually thought I could win that. The second, like, I thought it was going to be Udyr and Xerath, but the second that Zac shows up, I started questioning if I could actually win that. That was a bit rough. Was I worth a shutdown? I was not worth a shutdown. That's good. Yeah, the Udyr couldn't fight me. The Xerath and Udyr wouldn't have won, but the Xerath Zac Udyr does win. Because I don't, like, my mid laner just didn't have the damage for that. He had quite a little gold, as you see. Infinity Edge finished now with a cloak. Like, he definitely would have done more with a recall in that moment, but that's okay. Just gonna go for my bot side camps here. I could maybe run directly the Rift Herald, but I just don't have the position on the map to really go for that. Since like Zac's like top side, Leona, the Raven are here. There's way too much follow up there. The Camille has too much pressure top, so it's not really worth going for. Just gonna give that up. Take my bot side camps, and we'll play from there. We are like looking to go for a very carry heavy position, so we went for the second item in the form of a Navori. You don't have to do this, of course, as mentioned before, but I do really like it, especially in lower ratings. It's really, really strong. I want to play for Dragon here, not so much... Oh, this guy's dead. That is very painful Misfortune ultimate. That kind of hurts. Go in. Stun this Misfortune first. My thing timed out. That's really bad, actually. Chomp him there. Good. Go for the Xerath. Get into the thing, please. Oh, I got the Triumph heal as well. Just barely. Oh my god, that was close. Let me heal myself off this thing real quick. 2 chomps and I'm back to like half HP. And that's Dragon. The Triumph came at the end, so the auto attack from him didn't kill me either. Huge. My W bite timer timed out on the guy right as I hit him again. So I actually missed the heal there. Okay, let's get Dragon here. Perfect. And we'll take the recall. There's nothing on the map right now, and I'm going to run across the map to here, because that's not going to do anything. Let's get these. Let's go for the armor first, I think. They have quite a bit of magic damage, don't get me wrong. So I definitely need a magic resist item too, but I kind of like the Iceborne in this position first. I just lost my Gromp against Garen, really. That's unfortunate. That was a Camille mid. Let's get a kill. Did he just walk? Is this... Okay, I guess a 2-for-1 is not bad. Let me get this objective too then. I don't think I could have ulted the chase. I wanted to like play kind of front to back with my Leona there a bit. If I go like straight backline dive, could do that, but I think this play was like more consistent. Because this way I can guarantee my team to live and it's fine. There we go. We picked that up. Now that we have the Flicker Blades, our cooldown cycling is obviously really strong. Huh? What is the FF for, brothers? Okay. Interesting. Level 14 against level 12. He's gonna run up, right? Yeah, he's gonna run up. Goodbye, Mr. Udyr. Surely my Draven's gonna help me out on this one. Okay, double kill. We take those. Good. Let's go Autocon here. This is insta sprint for Autocon, please, boys. It's completely free. I'll solo it if I have to, but, you know, this is the best time to do an Autocon. Just apply our W to it, and we can just heal and do this forever. Look at it. And we just cycle. You want to auto-attack Q reset as well to cycle your W and E cooldown. So you want to auto-attack reset with that, and then you can get your Navori procs off. Get it? Perfect. We do not miss those smites against the Xerath ultimate. And we're good. Let's clear my bot side camps here. Like, what you see me do here as well, I'm keeping up my CS tempo as best as I possibly can. Being very consistent with this is what makes you even more OP on Volibear. So, like, if you look at my CS scenario right now, I'm 190 CS-ish against 120. I'm 3 levels higher than the enemy jungler here. Like, I am insanely strong right now. I'm closing... I'm like 9 CS-ish per minute here. I can stack my passive on this. If this guy fights me here, she dies. Go this way. He's obviously going to go mid, so we're going to Q here. We're going to E, stun him into this. Gets hit. Make sure she stand across the wall, stun her there. Okay, that wasn't necessary, but that's fine. Instantly go for the misfortune off the ult. And then run away, because I'm now practically dead. I did everything I could in that moment, and that's what we spent. We are just leaving. We click backwards. We have 3,500 gold to spend, so we're going to go back. This into a Spirit Visage in this game state is completely fine. I don't need the Force of Nature here. It would proc, but I don't need it in this game state. I think the Spirit Visage, I'm going to be able to get my hits off. They're not very good at kiting. They're not very mobile. 3 melee champions. It should be fine. So, like, the kiting aspect from the movement speed from Force of Nature is just not really needed here. Good. They have a lot of armor, this is true. If I wait in this bush and it's warded, I am dead. Let's not risk it. I wait for my team. It was indeed warded. Yeah. He didn't go for that? Okay, well, let's just start Dragon. It'll be fine. I don't think there's anything they can really do about this. Got it. Let's go for the stun on this guy. She flashed the wall. Does she die to ignite at least? Can I move? Like, what? That was such a long CC. What? Okay, I mean, we won. Camille actually didn't die. Crazy. She got ignited and didn't die. That's insane. I mean, I don't know what you just did, Misfortune, but I'll take it. Gonna ult disable the turret here as well. Beautiful. Look at our damage output, man. It's crazy. No, 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 no. That's a lot of their damage. Let's not deal with that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let's hit this and heal. Don't lower it too badly. Heal one more time. Plop a Rift Herald down since it was going to spawn. I'm just going to use it on tier 2 top lane turret if I can. I should be able to get this done. Let me actually click this. And then dash it into the turret here. Can I hit the turret down or I'm going to die for this? I think I can hit it down, right? It should be fine. That's money. Yeah, that's money. Okay, massive. And that's an extra 1,000 gold. 700 gold, but like I got the kill on the other guy. Nah, come on, brother. Like, that was the last boss. Like, I would have recalled in like half a second there. Are you blah? I mean, let me recall, please. That is so unfortunate. Let's buy the health here for now. Not exactly sure what I want my last item to be in this position, honestly. I think I might go Cosmic Drive last item here, honestly. I think I might do that. Just get some extra AP in there. I bought a health for now. Health is never a bad purchase. I could go Jock-Show and just survive. I think my damage output might actually just be fine for a while. So I might just be able to go Jock-Show and be okay. Seeing Udyr bolt instantly gives me the chance to Baron. That was just free. Like, the second I see him there, I'm just Baroning. Let me walk back and let Leona tank this so I don't get the damage debuff off of this, and I can just do more damage to it. Let's get it. Perfect. I think I might go Jaksho in this position. Not because I don't think I need more damage. I think my damage will be fine for the next 10 minutes, at least. So I can just do Jaksho for now and be okay. Later game stages, I'm selling Navori anyway. So I can maybe do an extra AP item then. That would be fine. Stun him in time, please. Thank you. Into a W chomp. Into an ult over the wall to follow my guy. Go for this misfortune. Flash on her nose. He dies. Perfect. Let me put pressure on this guy right here. You just walked into it, so I'll take that. I'm pretty sure I can catch him. I just interrupted myself. And on my shield. Just hit turrets, please, Mr. Champions, my team. That guy died. Just hit next turret, please. Put an E down in this position quickly to get a shield, just like while I'm doing this casually. And beautiful. Yeah, I think it would have ended in Jaksho here, and then like when we get to like super scaling, I can sell the Navori, and I can do like a Cosmic Drive in that slot perhaps, and I'll be in a very good position. That was it for the gold game though. If you've enjoyed it, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the plat game. Alright, time for the platinum game here. We are playing against a Graves on this one, which should be fine. I am like pretty much an AP champion kind of. So his armor stacking from his true grid's not going to be too good for him against me. So that should be good. Lanes wise here, I have some relatively tough ganks to go for. I do have some pretty good CCs up myself. I think a bot lane gank wouldn't be terrible, but I have a Janna support, which is not the most ideal thing to go for. So my most likely scenario is I clear my entire jungle down, and then I look for like a backside angle on the Malzahar, sorry. That's probably what I'm going to do. We'll start here with E. Cast it right now. Just a little bit early. I like 128-ish. Wait, what? Did I misclick? I think I may have misclicked. It's okay. Slowly drag this up. Gonna hit it down. Gonna eat this camp right now. Meet it there so it doesn't reset, and it's like perfect position right here. And max range of the camp completely, which is ideally what we want. And we're gonna hold on to our E here and just hit it down with passive. Get one more bite off real quick. Drag this down. Keep hitting it. And that way it doesn't reset. And then we can now just E as soon as we get in range here. And we can extend our passive on this. We only have to hit big one here because we have our passive stacked up. So this is just a nice, easy time with the AoE from it. We're going to drag it all the way over here. That's probably a little bit bad. I think I might not get it here. Ooh, last second. I got it. We got the extension on it. Make sure to pop the gold bolt as soon as you walk past. I am still in the ELO bracket where I'm going to go for the lethal tempo build every single game because it's just way too good. You can go press the attack and stuff, but lethal tempo is very good carry potential. Pretty much all the way up to diamond, you could just spam lethal tempo, which I already mentioned earlier with the rune section probably, but you know. Let's hit that on this one. Auto attack reset with that. Graves went mid lane. 4 camps. He did not do his red buff, which is important information to note right now. So I'm actually going to go fight him, I think. There he is. Do I make it? I do not make it. Rip my flesh. If I hit him with a stun there, he is absolutely boned. I think Swain will move in this position, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything about this because this is just going to be a support difference. Like, Swain moves here, Janna doesn't, so my contention on his red buff is non-existent now. So I'm not going to go for it, of course. That's fine. Damn. If I was able to restack Graves, that would have been huge, but I just couldn't. I misjudged my distance on that one a little bit. We're just going to do this. We're going to do top scuttle, and it's okay. I could just stay on here for a little bit. Graves is all the way over there. based on his clear patterns, if he shows on that ward now, he is done for. He loses the game instantly. The reason he loses the game instantly is because it means I can get his tier 2 camps for free. He is actually showing on that ward there. Okay, let's go for his Gromp. Gromp and Wolves will spawn here, so I can take both. This will be really bad for him. As you can see, Gromp's just spawning right now, 420 in game. Second rotation of his camps. He is still bot lane. He's going to lose the game here. Losing 2 of your tier 2 spawns like this is really, 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 really bad. Like, that is really not good for you. I don't think he's going to be able to make it here. Is he this slow? Bro, this guy has, like, snail space. I don't know if I can take it now because he is this slow. We'll see. He might actually make it because he was so slow on his first clear that I think I might actually not be able to do it now. He might be able to get here in time is what I'm saying right now. We'll see. Oh, there he is. Too late. Unlucky little brother. Okay, what we do now is we do Raptors and Krogs and then we reset and then we go out of base for this. If I reset first, then this is going to be bad because he could invade my Raptors again. But now he lost 2 of the tier 2 camps, so my lead is just colossal now. That's just a moment where the enemy jungler was so long because like he went for the early mid gank and then still cleared his bot side camps and showed on the ward on bot side. It's really bad for him. It's a good moment to punish. We now do this and then out of base we can then look for our Wolves. Gromp, which is going to be hard to invade for him like this, but if I recall first, then he could invade my Raptors and that would not be good. So that's not what we want. And then we can look for like a dragon afterwards pretty much. There he is. There's a Graves. I think my position here is fine. I have my passive stacked up as well and my lethal tempo. I have 1700 gold. I'm leaving. We got both of those and we run. Going for a top play there wouldn't work because I have way too much gold. I need to spend my gold. If I don't spend my gold in that position, it's really bad. I'm gonna E this so it lures it into me. Save myself a bit of walking distance. I'm almost level 6 here, which is absolutely disgusting. And Graves' bolstered camps are also still up, so I might even be able to go for that potentially. If he is gonna be dumb enough, of course. So he does have some lane prio for this moment right now. He's obviously gonna go for his topside camps again now, right? Oof. Take bot scuttle. No flash. Walk under it so I can push it up. This gives me my smite finish, and this allows me to smite his spell shield away, so if he sticks around it could be good. I can't do anything in this position. I'm just gonna walk up top here and go for his topside camps, I think. I'm pretty sure he's gotta be on his bot side right now. Seems the most logical. Do I have to run to top now? She's fine. I'm just gonna do his topside camps. If she lands that, I will ult the turret, but she didn't. Like, that sucks. The movement for my mid laner there was a little slow, unfortunately. She's just a little bit faster. That's really, really good. Just gonna chomp this casually. Not much you can do to fight me on this one. I'm afraid to go forward there because Set is a massive threat in that position. Just gonna do the void grubs. As long as my Mel pays attention here, this is completely free. If my Mel refuses here, then I might have a problem. Emphasis on might, because it's not guaranteed. But it's possible. I just need 2 out of these. And then we're leaving. Goodbye. I'm getting too much collapsed here. My laners don't have the prio for this. I was able to take 2 real quick, so I get the feats. At the very minimum, I get the feats. Clear my topside camps now. Like, I'm in a really, really, really good position against this Graves right now. This is not looking too amazing for him. We're gonna clear our topside camps, then reset. We can not purchase our item, unfortunately. Okay. We're having some problems. I'm getting question mark pink. Nice one. It's cool. No worries. I will just do this, I think. And I might be able to gank the top lane. Whoa, what is this guy doing? Okay. Just don't die. It's fine, brother. Nice, you got it. Graves interacted with me. I would have moved faster, but Graves interacted with me. And I just don't know. Graves is here. I'm just not sure about that one, you know? I need to, like, just get it and leave. Take my bot side camps out of base now, and we could just look for Dragon. Like, I have 80 against this 42. Like, this guy is in pain. We don't have many kills. We did, in fact, lose defeats even. But that is so irrelevant compared to, like, my lead on this Graves right now. This Graves just cannot play the game anymore. I have a first item finished now. Let's eat the next camp now. I am giga strong with my Cosmic Drive finished here. Eat this camp as well. Finish my bot side camps and we're just gonna look for Dragon. Good. I am fairly certain I could just do the Dragon here. There's literally nothing this Graves can do against me, right? Like, in this position, there's no way. I do not believe it. Like, I have a completed item. I'm double his farm. If he tries to fight me, he is dead in the ground. We just clear this and we can go for the mid lane gank right afterwards. Pop the pot, get a second point in Q on level 9. And this guy's dead, yeah. This Malzahar is dead. There's nothing he can do. Okay, that's a Swain. That doesn't matter. We ignore Swain. We go for this guy. Make sure to land my E as I get the stun on him. Build after him. It's fine. Good kill. We take those. Oof, she died to Graves ult. I think here, I cannot go for his topside camps, even though I want to. The main reason I can't is because I know Swain's somewhere in the stoplight vicinity, but also Set's coming out of base fresh there. So I will be able to get collapsed on very easily. So we're just going to clear my topside 2 camps, and we're going to look for a reset again. We'll have some very good purchasing power afterwards. We're giga chilling here, man. Like, we're double Graves' farm right now. We're, like, so much stronger. I think I might go gank top lane here. Do I make this? I should be able to find here. This should be a cleanup scenario for me. Yeah, this is a free kill. This is not good. This is really bad even. I mean, this... I win... No! 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 Ah, dude. The smite for the 40 damage made the difference there, actually, I think. Oh my god. She also still has Fiora ult. Please tell me that was on cooldown. Oh, that was so unbelievably close. Oh, I got the assist on that. That's pretty good. She is dead, though. Bro, that sucks. If I get one more W chomp off, I win that fight right there. The smoke screen cooked me. Holy moly, bro. That was bad. I don't know. I wonder what happened in that fight with Fiora. I didn't pay attention too much to how she played it. But it's okay. If she just, like, focuses Graves with me there, I think we just win. And if she had ult on Graves there, Graves would have insta-died. We would have won that easily, but I don't know if it was off cooldown or not. That sucks, though. I mean, I don't lose too much off of it, because I do still, like, obviously don't lose any camp tempo or something like that, but my death there is definitely not great. At least that wasn't a shutdown, because the enemy team has a lead, so that's decent. Holy, that was so close. I needed, like, 0.1 seconds, and it's over. Ah, this guy's 100% dead here. He might get turret, though. Yeah, he does get turret here. That's unfortunate. They win feats. It's okay. Nothing I can do about that. Well played, volley. Oh, look, the flame is so unfounded, bro. Have you seen the jungle gap, bro? Just relax, man. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, little bro. I am double his farm. He cannot play the game. If this happens to be the case where your mid laner is unable to hold a lane state up, it is what it is, man. It's not your problem. It's not your job to deal with that. See if I can run top. I'm running there as fast as I can. Set's giga chasing, so this could work. Set no flash, it's good to note. Come on, Fiora, don't AFK on me, bro. Oh, you AFK'd on me, bro. It's fine still, I think, but he definitely could have gone in a little earlier there, I believe. Because he already used his things. The second he used that E, she should have dashed forward and she would have been okay. I would have been okay, actually. We lost 2 turrets, it's okay. I, again, don't lose that much in this position because I'm not going to lose a dragon here. I do end up dying to Set, sadly. That man is pretty damn strong. I was not able to survive it. We're out of base. We're just going to do our top side. We're just going to full clear all the way down and do dragon, pretty much. That's the plan right now. These fights are, like, giga close. I'm just barely not able to make it out of these fights alive there. But I'm still double CS on Graves, so he's still cooked. Oh, okay. Yep, she's dead. Yeah, okay. Fair play. Ooh, this Graves definitely... Oh, he took my camps already? That sucks. He actually straight up took my camps for that play instantly. Alright then, Graves. That's brutal for me, I'm not gonna lie. Holy, that's pretty good for him. That actually gives him a massive comeback angle.
An enemy has been slain.
Just got a dragon here right away. Just has to be done, please, Sivir. Please, Sivir, bro. Like, you actually have to move here, bro. There is no way. Like, she teleported to the minion wave, Mel. Oh, come on, brother. Dude, what is my Mel and my Sivir doing? Wait, no, my Sivir was here. What is my Mel doing? My Mel is just trolling, bro. She just AFK teleported the bot wave. That's love that for me. Alright, well, we won the fight and we won the dragon fight. It's okay, I guess. That Mel just giga griefed. And then, like, Mel is just hitting enemy Krugs or something and teleported the bot wave. Interesting. Very interesting. Ah, she's still blaming me for her lane loss. That's okay. That's definitely what's happening here. I'm gonna be so much stronger next fight. It's not even funny. We also got top lane turrets. So we won that fight massively, big time. Even with Mel doing that, we still won. It's great. Okay, do this and we go Force of Nature. Force of Nature is by far the best item I can purchase in this position. It's really, really good against Swain and Malzahar, so we're gonna go for it. She's grieving because in her mind you lost her lane for her? Yeah, that's probably what happened. She lost her own lane by not being able to farm, and that's okay. But it's all me. And that happens. It's all good, man. We're just gonna run up the top lane as fast as possible here. We win this.
They have lost their wilds.
Make sure to walk with him here. Surely this is fine, right? Yeah, good. We're chilling. Looks like we're losing bot lane turret. Mel's running to top lane now. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, it's fine. I'm winning. I am just better. I'm just strong as hell, basically. Good. Beautiful. Let's take my reset. We have Otacon in like 35. I will play for this. But I'm gonna go back right now, get my Force of Nature. Get an extra cloth armor with that. We have 10 stacks on our Dark Seal. We're just gonna play for the Otacon here. Volley is disgusting after second item. Yeah, if you're going for the lethal tempo snowball setup like I'm going for right now, Flicker Blades is amazing. Especially in lower ratings. Like Diamond or lower, this thing is so good. Flicker Blade does lose value against better players, though. I will have to say that much. I think I easily beat Set in a 1v1. Probably. Most probably. Let's go for it. Graves is bot. We're insta-sending. There's nothing they can do with Graves bot here. This is just a free Otacon. Mel's dead. Okay, that might be a bigger problem maybe now. There's nothing they can do about this. Graves is literally bot lane, so this just like they're not going to try to contest this. There's no way. Get my hits off. This guy's going to die no matter what. There's nothing he can do. Goodbye, brother. I think my Fiora is okay there. She got like a 1 for 2. Or like in that situation, getting 1 kill is good. I have Dragon in like 55. Take a topside camps here. I need to switch my boots as well because I didn't win feats. I'm not going to stick with these CDR boots. I'll take this camp and I'll reset for the Dragon. I'm going to sell my boots now for steel caps, I think. Yeah. Got steel caps here, and then we'll get another cloth armor for now. The cloth armor for now, brother. Why is everything a health crystal? Stop. No. Undo, undo. Cloth armor. Thank you. Okay, auto purchasing doesn't give me a cloth armor. It gives me a health crystal. Right. Whoa, Ryrie. Thank you very much for the raid. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Working on the Volibear guide video in Platinum ELO right now. Unranked the Master. Okay, we're just sending a Rift Herald top lane. I hope my team can defend that. Because I would really like to do this Dragon. I have a problem in this position. I am alone. Let me just like... Can we... When you can... I just need to wait. I can't start the Dragon by myself. That would be disgusting on my end. Okay, this should be close enough. There's the Graves. I'm gonna drag this out of the pit all the way over here. Very good position. Ooh, brother. Are you sure about this? The flash as well. Are you serious? Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to do Volibear things. We're just going to hit Gromp and heal back to full HP. Malzahar, no flash shield. W this like 3 times and we're back to full HP. Hopefully my team plays the game. They don't. That sucks. I actually need some assistance from them, boys. Oof. Alright, well, I mean, we got top tier 2 at least. It's so hard to apparently play here. Wait, she doesn't even get this... Like, my Mel's literally just AFK griefing. That sucks. I mean, she's complained all game, and she's just typing and AFKing, so it sucks. This is gonna be a tricky game, it seems. Alright, we just clear this. We gotta do that 1v9 on volley. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. This like Mel does not play the game. She is literally AFK raging. It is very unfortunate. Did lose 1 dragon there. This could get out of hand, but we'll see. Making sure that we still get our CS cleared here. Okay. Randuin's is going to be an amazing armor item against that team. I guess that's what I'm purchasing next. I can't really do anything in this position. I don't think the Mel's ever gonna like try to go for a snare on this Caitlyn. Ooh, that's a set. I'm gonna go for the set in this position. I just want to go for... No, Mel's just insta-dead. Yeah, she just inted. Okay, I love that. Ah, that was predictable. She is literally just trying to lose at this point. It sucks. Let's go for set here. He doesn't have a tier 2 turret, so he's just going to die in this position. Stun him. Make sure not to walk ahead of him, because that gives him an ult position. No, you did it. Okay, well, it should be fine. Don't think that does anything. It's fine. Hit turrets. Hit turret. Hit turret. Okay, we're going to have to go for this guy then. We don't have a choice here. Okay, that's good. Get my shield up. I'm gonna have to run out through bot lane turret, I think. Do I make it like this? I should be fine, right? Don't kill me, please, off that. Thank you. It was more important for Fiora to hit turret first there and then go for that play, because that way we would have had a way out easily. But now, I mean, she still won the play, so we still giga outplayed it. Well played, Fiora. Absolutely gaming. I ran out of HP, so I couldn't go back. We can do Baron here. I think going Baron here is the play. I don't think we go base turret here. I think we go Baron. This seems to be the best time. Yeah, this should be easy. We can W sustain like easily. Every chomp is 400 HP, as you can see. It's a lot. So back to full HP very quickly. We do this, and then we can look for the dragon in like 140-ish. We're good. Get the smite on that. Okay, good. Let me get a Randuin's insta purchase here. This thing is giga OP against that team. And we'll build the Elixir of Iron, I think, for now. The extra tenacity from that right now is definitely not bad. So we'll do that. Yeah, Randuin's here against the Caitlyn crit, and this guy's gonna build crit as well. Like, he's gonna definitely keep building crit. He should. So that's 2 crit champions, so Randuin's is great. And Randuin's also gives me the slow effect for the kite, so it's really good. No Magi, no. Oh, look who's dead. How unsurprising. The main problem here is that Janna just tried to help him, though, but it's okay. Help me? That's a little bit frustrating, I will not lie, but we're gonna go for Caitlyn. Proc the Randuins to get the distance. He's dead. Yep, goodbye. And Malzar is also dead. Yep, goodbye. Alright, we won our fight. Big time. Mel's really trying to lose on purpose, but that's all good. Criminal mid laner, bro. Loses lane, flames jungler, does this rage BS. I don't know what this is about, but it's a good old classic solo queue environment. Can we not get turret aggro, please? Thank you. Huge. Massive. Ah, beautiful. That is it for the platinum game of this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like button below. Also quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the Emerald game. Okay, a time for the Emerald game. Playing this one against a Karthus here with exhaust, which means he is a victim. So that should be pretty good. With a victim, I mean he will never be able to get out of my Q stun. He will not be able to do anything. He can exhaust me like once, but that is the duration to apply your W, and then afterwards he's dead. So it's relatively free. Also against this team, Force of Nature is a god tier item. Kokma has hybrid magic damage in there, magic damage here, so the resistances will be really, really good. So that is definitely an item we will be looking to purchase in this game. But yeah, Nasus against Illaoi top, which means we're just going to start blue buff and clear down here. We definitely want to play for bot side on this one, not so much for top side. Top lane ganks can be free with Nasus Wither being giga OP, because it's just a colossal slow, so there's potential there. But my priority will be towards bot, and my clear patterns will be towards bot. This guy just went here. The greed is real. The greed is real. Let's go with the blue buff. Walk over this way. Like 128, we'll click E on this. Having a dance party in top lane, I like it. Alright, good. I would imagine that Karthus starts blue buff on his side. That's the most logical thing for Karthus players to do. So he's gonna clear in the opposite direction from me. Did I do this correctly? I did. I missed my Gromp. Never mind, I didn't. I don't know why I have this problem with this like little drag thing, but I just do. All good. Missed an E on this, so that's gonna cost me a little bit of time. I even dragged it out. Alright, minus like 5 seconds on my clear or something at least. Okay, it's okay. Let's start dragging the wolves down towards the raptors. Still extending my passive as I go through these camps, of course. That's like the very much most important thing. We'll kite it over this way. Tap it real quick. Pop the pot as we queue and an E while we're queuing. And we can extend our passive that way. And we're chilling. Karthus is on raptors. There's a ward there, okay. Gonna go for Krugs next. We're doing this for the better respawn sequence on the Krugs right now. There's just nothing else going on anyway at the moment. This bot lane play is not really gankable, so... we're just gonna do this, and we're just gonna chill. Hit that down. QE towards the red buff here. And I guess I'll just go bot scuttle. Obviously this guy is like right here right now. He's like done with his clear for sure. I slowed my clear down a little bit because I did Krugs obviously and I kind of messed up my double camp thingy with Gromp. So that cost me a couple seconds, but it's not going to cost me like anything in this situation because I'll still get bot scuttle, I'll still be fine. I actually get to play bot lane as well.
An ally has been slain.
That should be no problem. I think I just go for the Bard on this one. I don't think he has any wards, so they should be very free. Yeah, he's dead here. Just right-click the Bard. Oh, my man still actually ended up dying, sadly. Need to shove this into the turret quick. Hit it down fast so the wave is in there. It should be good enough, right? It hits back minions. Please tell me the turret hits back minions here. That's good enough. That works perfectly. Not bad. Good. And let me get a Dark Seal with this. Thank you. Yep. That was actually in my item set. Why? Ah, that's why. Okay, let me do this. That's better. Definitely a Dark Seal angle. I can just run straight to top lane here for a gank. Because all that has to happen here is we just walk up to Aloy. She's not level 6 yet. He clicks Wither too early. WCD. I'm gonna like look for the top lane gank on this one. W 5 seconds. That should be up in time. I don't know if she's gonna hit 6 here in time now or not. We're gonna find out together. Please don't hit 6 off that cannon minion. We are good. She didn't hit 6 off the cannon minion. She then just dies. Very much free. That is the perfect window of opportunity to go for that play. We are happy and we're just gonna go do our jungle camp again. Very nice. Very nice. Oof. That is less nice. Our bot lane is actually just getting decimated by themselves. It's not even Karthus ganks. Scary stuff. Very scary stuff. We just do a new rotation. 2 points W as always. Early on, and then we just max Q afterwards. Ooh, is that a kill? Whoa, 1 HP sucks. That is unfortunate for my Akali right there. We're just cruising through our jungle clear here. Making sure not to drop any camp tempo here. Like, trying to avoid that as much as possible. Do the Krugs next. And then I think I'll just instantly recall again, probably. Because I can go back to the Alawi for a gank, potentially. But also, like, Top Scuttle is going to spawn here, right? And, yeah. I mean, I may be able to play for a bot lane gank, because there is a control ward here. If there's an engage potential, this could be okay. This could be good. I don't know if this is going to work. Nah, he's too fast. Hit this, please. I guess I'm just gonna Dragon in this position then. Might be just the best call to just Drake now. Because that Bard's not gonna be able to do anything, and I have mid prio here. So this just has to be a Dragon angle for us, I think. He's level 5. There's nothing he can do. I'm gonna focus on getting Dragon. My team can focus on him. He doesn't have Flash. He's always dead in that position. There's just nothing he can do about it. That's why you take Flash on... Whoa, 1 HP. I think I go Bard here, right? Pop the adaptive pot. He doesn't have tunnel now. That slow is absolutely inhuman, bro. What is that slow? That is such a huge slow. What? Okay, let me just go recall. I'm gonna go on my way. I'm just gonna run top lane. I just wasted my flash. That Bard slow was immense. I wasn't ready for that much slowing. Let's get this on boots, and we just run up there. R up. Does she have a Lowy ultimate? Based on his ult being on cooldown, I would assume not, but who knows? Did Lowy ult? He's just dead. She's gonna have to walk out this way. It's actually fine. I think I kill a Lowy here for free. Okay, at least it's a kill. Do we have 20 seconds on grubs here, which is what I'm gonna go for. The Karthus ult there sucked for my top laner. Otherwise, I think he would have actually been fine. With 13 seconds on this. I got the dragon, and we won the bot lane fight. My Nasus is definitely struggling big time, though, but it should still be fine. We're just going to clear these two camps here. We're going to do top scuttle, and then we're going to look for the void grubs afterwards. That should be fine timing. My Akali is really strong. It should land her ult cooldown as well. I'm going to take this real quick. Stack up my passive. We're then going to auto attack this one time. Drag it back a bit so they stack. And then we're just going to do them in position. There's a ward in this bush. I'm just going to make sure we get this, and it's okay. Nasus is doing like the smart thing here. I got it. I can go for this. I think her ult should be on cooldown still, probably. If it's not, then we'll see, but I think it probably is. I avoided it. I made sure to sidestep first so I don't get hit by the clone shadow thingy. I should be able to win this for free. Very good. We run out of the Qs. I don't think ult can kill me. Very good. Well played. I made sure there against Alawi not to walk in a direct line. I kited down so she missed her tentacle. And because she missed that tentacle and not drag my soul out of my body, I just beat her down because she just loses after that. If she landed that tentacle, I would have been dead. Oh, the barrier! It's disgusting. That is pain and suffering for my Ezreal right there. My bot lane is getting really destroyed at the moment. It's a sketchy one. He's definitely recalling, so we're just going to do our camps. There's no point in running up the bot lane in this position. I'm equal CS with Karthus, but I got a ton of objectives, so I'm very happy with this outcome. That's very good for me. Whoa! I think my Akali is maybe dead here. 2. I don't know if she's alive on that one. I don't really have the opportunity to run there, so it's just going to be as what it is. She gets out, she gets out. That'd be huge. She went back in. She was out. She was out. Unlucky. That sucks. Just clear our topside camps here. Wait, this guy's just dead, no? This guy has exhaust, so no flash. It's free. Just land the stun and he dies. He missed his stun. That means he lives. That's unfortunate. We're going to insta-sprint this position. I need my Xerath to just like flash stun him or something and it's completely fine. Let me walk in here quick. He didn't actually go for this position. I'm going to do this in this position so I can see it if he walks up to me. It looks like he's probably going to just go for his bot side camps, but... danger ping. I mean, he gets the kill, right? Yeah, he definitely gets the kill. Okay, we'll stick the Crocs then. I need to do this, then recall and go dragon. That's unfortunate. Get a recall off, please. That is a double kill again. Oof. They are struggling bot lane for sure. Okay, I hope I can play for this dragon. This guy does have a Blade of the Rune King, and this guy has a Magi's. Holy bro. The disrespect. Cog Flash? I don't know if he has it or not. If he doesn't have it, I might be able to make this work. He's gonna go next plate here, right? And it should be fine. If I come from like a slight angle, this could be good. This might work. If this is warded, it is what it is. Like the try, that is. I don't think the other one he survives. He still got stunned in the range because I put it ahead of him. Very good. And we can just dragon now. I had an extra smite there to use, so it's completely fine. Let me ult, let me ult, let me ult, let me ult, let me ult. Get a chomp off. I'm dead. I'm not dead here. Don't get hit by the Karthus. He doesn't have ult, so we're chilling. Outplayed. Okay, I will do the dragon, but I am gonna go ahead and heal off a full health of my camp first. Just hit this casually. Okay, I think it might be too greedy to go dragon in this position. This is not warded. If Ari face check me, she dies. I think I would be too greedy to just go start dragon here, right? Probably, yes. Might be able to walk into this position here. I'm just gonna smite it. I'm not gonna interact with the dragon at the moment. No, wait! No, we lost this fight. I didn't. Dude, I zoned out there. I thought the Ezreal was the Ahri, or the Ahri was the Ezreal. We actually Giga lost that fight. That's bad. He's gonna dragon at least. He's not gonna take my camps, I think. Bruh, that sucks. My bot lane is so weak. Like, it's just so noticeable. It's so weak. Bard, no ult, flash. If Ezreal could snipe this dragon, that would be insane, by the way. Okay, he didn't. That's fair. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to, but, you know, it would have been insane. Still fine. I mean, it's definitely not, like, in a great position for us with how much stronger their bot lane is. But I think that last fight is just a mistake on our side. We definitely shouldn't have engaged it. That's really good. My Akali is strong, and she's playing quite well. I kind of want to go for this guy's topside camps, because I know it's up. No flash. Let's just yoink this and walk out. There's nothing for him to do here. Your camp is also mine, buddy. And we'll just go kill the Alawi after this too. Alawi? It's really vital information to know if she has ult or not, bro. Can you tell me, please? I am just gonna have to take a gamble. She does have ult. Okay, she dies. We're good. You're serious. You're serious. Oh my god. That little extra dash at the end there because of the reset saved her ass. I should be able to heal enough of this camp for it to be fine. If Bard shows up, he dies. There will be no way, right? One more chomp here, please, for the extra half HP back. Akali should have that. I don't think I'm gonna chase that. I'm just gonna do Rift Herald here. I wouldn't make the chase, I don't think, so that's why I'm just Rift Heralding instantly here. That Ahri got lucky. That was really close. If I got one more W off, she dies there. Hello, team. I'm doing good, mate. Get the eye open, please. Smite. Auto attack smite. That should be a dead Karthus because he has no flash. Perfect. We take this camp. We reset a... We don't reset just yet. We might have to help my Xerath here. Oh, he knew. Okay, that's definitely warded. Yep. That was very obviously warded. I'm gonna recall. I need to spend my money and get my Flicker Blades here. Giga strong item right now. We just go for our bot side camps. We got Feats victory. That's really good. So we can lose turret here first now. It's okay. We probably will, but... Whoa. I'm gonna run bot as fast as I can in case they turret dive. Which they actually did. This guy's dead here. Okay, that's a 1-for-1. That's really not bad. Oh, I need to move faster here, actually. I'm kind of trolling my Xerath right now. That's my fault. I trolled. I trolled big time. I should have been there. I definitely should have been there. Damn, that's my fault. I definitely should have been there. There was no reason for me not to run that down. Yeah, it's my fault. Xerath made the correct play. I didn't. In that moment there, I thought we just don't go Kokma. I mean, it's kind of like sad that both Ari and Karthus showed up to back up the Kokma there at the end. Unfortunately, that happened. But I should have been on him faster, and he should have just died faster. So it's all in all my fault there. It should not have been close, because I definitely could have saved my Xerath from dying. And then if my Xerath doesn't die there, Ari and Karthus lose that fight.
And the wild respond.
Ooh. Very aggressive. I think she might die for this, but we'll see. I think Karthus is just going to ult, right? I think he has... Oh, no, he didn't have to ult. Alright, time to just clear my camps here. We have 45 seconds on Dragon, which I'd hope we can contest this one. That'd be great, but I don't know if we can. Is he going to run down in this position, do you think? Oh, he's running up. He's going to ult in that position. I can't... Yeah, sucks. I am going to run bot as fast as I possibly can. See if I can get this Kokma real quick. Okay, he's like on my camps. He's definitely going to do my Gromp then, I think. Kokma will run forward in this position. I should just be able to kill Kokma for free. This guy dies in this position 100%, and we can Dragon afterwards. As long as my boy doesn't decide to die for this, we're good. Nothing you can do against me, bro. It's all good. Shove out the wave quickly, and we just Dragon here. We just insta-Dragon. I know Karthus is somewhere top line vicinity, so this should be fine. Let Ezreal pick up the flowers, and we just get a Drake. No, let's not do this. Let's not get too greedy here. I'm not going to hit that 4 auto attacks into that ward. I'm just going to take this and leave. The 4 auto attacks into that ward currently aren't worth it. I might have to shadow my mid laner a bit better than this, though. If I can't walk past this side, because that would get spotted. That Red Smite slow just saved his life, bro. What? The Red Smite slow just saved him so hard. What the heck, man? That's my camp, thank you. Am I dead for this? Surely not, right? What? The CC lasted forever, man. Okay, I misjudged that damage taken there. If I have Force of Nature there, I'm alive, but I don't. Okay, that's my fault. I was very stupidly greedy on that. I can't even type. That's great. Okay, I need Force of Nature. I'm a greedy rat for that one. I took an absurd amount of magic damage on that one, and that could not have happened. That was really, really bad. Okay, I think Akali just beats this guy. My Rift Herald's gonna spawn, sadly. She has ult, so she should be able to just go in. Play patient, play slow. She gets it easy. Nice. My topside camps are up. This is gonna go mid lane. Just gonna do my topside camps and then clear down towards the other column. I should be good. I need to calm down a little bit. I definitely need like an extra item or so to be able to play this game very effectively, because Karthus is not weak. He's been getting a lot of kills off my teammates. Like a lot of kills. So I need to respect the fact that he actually has 11 kills here. He is not weak. I'm playing like against him like he's much weaker, but yeah, I can't be doing that. Love watching your streams. Help me learn the jungle a lot. Glad you like the streams. That is always good to hear. Okay, let's clear Krugs, and then hopefully we can play for this. We see Bart top here as well. I don't know if I like Ezreal running top in this position. Oh my god, my Nasus is a giga chat. My Nasus is actually outscaling now. This is really, really good. I think I'm just gonna start it then if this is the case. I can solo this. Yeah, Karthus is top. This is a free Otacon. We take those. Just spam E1 it's off cooldown and we're good. Just gonna spam my abilities and I'll be fine. My Nasus is a giga chat, bro. What? That guy is a gold gamer. Holy moly. He just absolutely obliterated their entire top side of the map. Alright, ganks have paid off. We take those. And let's get the Otacon for the team. Huge. Wow, we are in such a strong position off that. My Nasus just made the gold play. Like, that was such a good play. Getting that entire thing. We get the third here. Who is this? That's Ari, right? I'll have to respect Ari a bit at least, yeah. Interesting. You don't have ult anymore. What are you doing? You're dead here, no? Goodbye, brothers. Nice try. Am I dead for this? Oh, come on. The last ticket turret damage? Are you kidding? That's rough. That's very unfortunate, I will not lie. Oh, I mean, my shutdown went to Bard. It's not the end of the world. It doesn't really matter. I took, like, so much turret damage. Okay, we have our Force of Nature. I will go for the Iceborne Gauntlet next. I think I'll buy the armor of this. I think Iceborne Gauntlet is going to be really good. It should make it impossible for me to get kited after getting that. Play for Drake, please. I'm almost 16. I need like 2 camps, I think, to hit 16 here, which is massive. I'm up on the farm on this Karthus. Ooh, that guy needs to be careful mid. The Ari could definitely pull the trigger on that, I think. I'm okay smiting that because I have a second smite for Dragon and I'm just gonna have to send it quick. My Nasus just like insta-died, but I mean, there's no way to contest Dragon now at least. I have 40 seconds on Baron, which is something we do have to keep in mind, but Nasus should be alive for that in time. I wouldn't smite my Raptors like that if it matters for like the smite here on the Dragon, but it doesn't since I had another one. They just like goon squad at top as Dragon was up, so like Nasus' death isn't even that bad. Okay, he definitely just took blue buff. I am not interacting with this, I think. I can't run at him. He does so much damage to me as well. What? Rage Blade, Blade of Rune King, eh? I see. Let me just do the red buff real quick. I think Bard is dead here. Yeah, he is. Perfect. I think we can definitely play for Baron here. They could easily do it. We definitely need some vision on Baron because I have quite a lot of Baron damage. I'm assuming Illaoi is going to show further on top side. If they kill Karthus here, this Baron is free. I mean, they kill Karthus here, it's over. Yeah, she does kill Karthus here. He's a little too AFK on top lane in this position. Should still be very much acceptable because the Karthus just died, so I don't see any way they could take this from us. That'd be an interesting one to notice. Gonna instantly ult. Ignore the rest of them. Get the smite on this. Run down the Kokma. Stun him. He's withered as well. He's completely dead. And then we run down the Ahri as well. Auto attack move on her nose. She don't think she has ult. She would have used it, right? Very good. Giga gaming, boys. Huge. Nice Baron. Like, Akali suiciding for the kill on Karthus is giga worth, because that makes the Baron completely free. He should get the turret here too. Stand in my shield. Chomp him and he should die. Make sure not run away from him like big distance. I'm out. My team can do what they want, but I am out because I am out of mana and HP. In the jungle, I can get both of them back. Because as you can see, W chomps heal me for a lot. And I get a tremendous amount of mana regen in jungle as well. We're going to take his camps on the way out real quick. And we definitely need to look to reset because we have a lot of money, right? Beautiful. Iceborne Gauntlets. And I'll for now hold on to that potion. I will go for the tenacity here. The pot. I'm going to hold on to my Dark Seal because it's still quite a lot of AP at the moment. It's like kind of holding on to a large hold right now, which is definitely not a bad thing to hold on to in that slot. I could switch it out for like a resistance item or HP or whatever, but it's just not worth the trade-off at the moment. If I had no stacks, I would have done so. But because it has 9 stacks, it's worth to hold on to it. Very good pick. We like it. Ooh. That's also a good pick. I think that Karthus dies. Ooh, actually? He does die. Akali also dies though, but that's okay. Does Ezreal get him here? He does. Okay. Not bad. He didn't get tentacled. That's big. We just got the bot wave here. We need to get the wave first. Just hit turret. Get the wave, hit turret. We're good. Make sure we hit turret here. He can hit that. I can put some zoning pressure down. Not too much, though. That's probably something I'm not going to be able to save him from. That's something I will respect. The FF vote after that is crazy, though. He's the one that got hit by the thing, not me. Wait. I can stand here and wait, I think. Dragon's up in like 20... What is that TP, bro? Okay. I'm not sure about teleporting top as dragon spawning, but if the enemy team is entirely topside, I guess it's fine. Okay, Akali going super deep. I am not going to be able to participate in this fight. My job now is just to get Drake Soul. Like, there is nothing else on the map that is my job but just getting Drake Soul here, so that's what I'm going to do. There is nothing more worth than picking up Drake Soul in this position, so it is what it is. Seems like my Nasus is alive. That's good. Perfect. Quick Drake Soul, get the blue buff, get his bot side camps. And I think with like 2 minutes we get Baron, sorry, and we should be able to end off that. I don't really have anything to back for, because I still can't afford a completed item. So I guess staying on the map is what I do here. Make sure I get the red buff for my team, I guess. Like, I'm still just holding on to that large world pretty much with the Dark Seal right now. If I can buy a completed item, I will, but otherwise, yeah, there's no point. I'm gonna go for Ahri here, I think. Okay, that's not the best timing in the world. He is behind. Okay, this is fine. He's dead here. There's no way she can outrun me. It's just not gonna happen. There's no Ahri ult anymore, so flashing after is worth. I mean, okay, my team just kind of died, sadly, on top lane. I mean, it's no Baron just yet, so it's okay, but yeah, that's not ideal timing-wise. I don't think this Skokma is gonna greet next wave, right? There's no way. If he does, he dies, but there's no way he does that. That would be highly criminal. All we have to do as a team here is just play for the Baron and it's okay. I can afford my item now, though, on the next back. So I can get a completed item here. Which is quite strong. Oh, Akali is being a very sneaky rat. Oh, she's going for it. Does she get Kokma here? If she kills Kokma here and she dies, that's okay. But if she doesn't kill Kokma here, that'd be a problem. Okay, 1-for-1 is completely fine. Sell this for a Jug Show. And we go. Focus. I mean, Kokma is dead. I mean, Kokma for Akali is okay, I think. The Karthus needs to die. I can't walk up to him here. Gonna have to show some respect. He just lost a decent amount of HP. It is not bad. We should just be able to do it, yeah. I think it's no problem. That's really good. That's good. Good enough. Jump it again. Get the stun on Ari. Jump it again. Smite. Get the stun on this Bard. Good. And we keep going. The chomps just gave me so much HP back. And you're dead. Oh, I got cheesed, I guess. Okay, cool. This Kokma is dead here. He had a Wither landed. He's gone. Goodbye, Kokma. That's GG. Huge. The Jug Show stacked up. I was unkillable. My W heals me for an absurd amount of HP, and it's GG. Well played. Last item here. We sell the Navori Flicker Blades for a Rift Maker, and that would be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you make the like button below, and I'll see you guys in the diamond game. Okay, time for the diamond game here. We are playing against a Trundle, which matchup-wise is fine for me as volley, because I mean I'm obviously a bit of AP damage heavy, so I'm not purely like physical damage. So he's not gonna have the most amazing time against me. The team here has drafted full AD. So that is something to take note of. I will definitely need to go AP versions here. The enemy team is not squishy enough for me to like really think that a cleaver is going to be enough as a first item. I think actually building AP is going to be quite good here. These two will be relatively tanky, or has the potential to be relatively tanky. And if I then go cleaver as well, they could just stack armor and it would be quite bad, I think. So I don't want to go down that route. If they were squishy enough here, this would be a game to consider a cleaver first item. But yeah, used my E a little late. My first game for this day. So just drag this up here while hitting it. That mid lane, okay, she's there. I was about to say that mid lane missing is a little scary. Just gonna hit this down. Smite this over here. I would think that Trundle starts bot side here in his case. I actually think so. I don't know if he's actually doing that, but that is my assumption right now. I'm a little bit sluggish. That guy's dead. He got level 2 against level 1. I dropped my passive. I zoned out. I will not lie. I am not full focus at the minute. We are just gonna look the full clear here. Diana no summoners. If she pushes next wave, I could maybe do a transition gank here. Looks doable. This is me level 3. Pop the gold pot. Not sure if this bush is warded or not, but okay, that looks very warded probably. She is actually playing quite safe to bot side. This guy is not... Actually, he's sticking around. The real question now becomes... Okay, not bad, not bad. I made it work. We made it work. If he has flash, he could kill that. If he doesn't have flash, he probably wouldn't. I think that's not too bad. She walked up, so it looked like a very possible gank angle from that side. So we just went for it. And it worked, which is really nice. Do Wolves and Grom first to get them to respawn a bit quicker. Surprised that the Trundle didn't chase much further than that, honestly. I'll take it, but I am surprised. I definitely think I could have died for that one. I need to clear the rest of my bot side camps. I'm pretty sure she just warded try. The movement looked like it. Although I didn't look at the minimap to see if I actually saw a dot there. And just make sure we keep a nice clear going here. He's gonna be... Well, his blue buff is gone. He had blue buff, right? So he was doing raptors in that moment in time, I believe. I'm gonna go straight back to mid lane in this position. There should be nowhere for her to go. She doesn't have flash or anything like that. She should be dead here. There's nowhere for her to go. Okay, well, Renekton picks up the kill. I don't mind that too much, of course. That is completely okay. Nice. Yeah, I mean, this is just return ganks on the Diana that can easily work because of the overextension, right? She has no flash anymore at that point. She's still like, she is a relatively immobile melee champion. And make sure that this guy goes in. Can I reach him? Oh my god, I cannot. That sucks. This guy has teleport. Okay, I understand. Surprised he has teleport. That is maybe a bit much. I wanted to help him just shove it out so he can recall. I'm pretty sure he just flashed, right? I'm fairly certain. Actually, yeah, no, this is fine. My brain is a little laggy. Okay, let's do this and just move out. We're gonna just go Krugs. We're gonna clear our entire jungle. Everything will respawn. We just have to do like a nice full clear in this position. I think the ganks I've done so far have worked. I have not landed those kills myself, but getting a kill to each of my solo laners should be pretty good. And I almost got another kill on the Yorick there, but that was just just barely not there. Unfortunately. Good. Another point in W for the 3 points. QE as you're running cast TE, and we're just gonna do a nice full clear here. After this full clear, we might be able to look for like a dragon, but we definitely want to make sure we keep our camp tempo a respectable pace. After this, it's maybe like dragon, or we're looking at like another mid lane gank could work. Mid lane looks... My god, holy moly. Mid lane looks gankable, I was about to say. That was a Trundle just showing mid lane though. We are 1 away from that feat thingy. Are they doing dragon? They were at least doing dragon. I think we cannot fight this. I don't think the fight on this is going to be good because I have a Soraka support. I think it's just not the most useful champion there for this fight scenario. I'm gonna look for this gank on Diana. I'm gonna smite that so I can hit level 6. I don't think she has flash. Do I make this? I don't know. She has normal boots. I don't. I don't know if my Q is enough movement speed. It is actually, in fact, not. That's really rough. Okay, I might be able to kill the Yorick still, though. Are you serious right now? She has... Are you trolling me, bro? She cancelled her recall for that, too. Damn. I just couldn't reach. I didn't have the movement speed for that. Did she ignite me? She didn't ignite me. Yeah, she could outrun me there because she had tier 1 boots and I didn't. And also I still had the flash to escape the position. I'm gonna have to run for grubs here, I think. That sucks. Like, I was actually really close to killing Yorick as well. Like, one little hit away. Are we, like, not gonna do anything about this, Mr. Aksham? Okay. It's just... Okay. Like, can we just do this, please? Like, this should be very doable. We have the prio here. Massive prio here. Diana's also going top lane now. Yeah, that was very unfortunate there with the Diana actually getting the kill on me. And me not killing Yorick at the very least. It was really close. Are you for real? Oh my god, bro. No. You have to kill the Trundle here, bro. That's good. That is good. Damn. I got big time target focused on that one. Big time target focused. It's okay. I am not getting the kills this game, which is not the best in this game state. The reason that it's not the best in this game state is because I am still our only AP damage with the way this is going to go. So I ideally would like to see a couple more kills on me, but it's okay. Right here, we're just gonna have to go back to a full clear. We still got the feats victory on it because we got 2 out of 3. And I mean, I traded my life for that play, which is not terrible. It's a 2 for 1, I believe. And we got the Grubs win, so all in all, it's good, right? Although I would prefer not to die. We drag this down. We eat that. And we just keep going. Put more points at the queue here. Oof. It's pretty rough. I cannot run top lane here. That would be a high int on my end. I need to clear my camps. If I start dropping camp tempo, things become really bad. Does he invade me here? The bot scuttle will spawn soon. The question is, does he want to fight me, you know? I don't really have a strong bot side. Sivir Soraka is a really, really weak lane, so I have to respect that. Oh, my Akshan's also dying a lot. What is this? Opportunity? Is that normal? I don't know if that's normal. I feel like that's heavily inting, but... That could just be me. Do the scuttle crab here. I'm gonna go bot lane after this. I don't know if it's gonna work. There's a ward here, but they're like not walking. Oh, this is fine. They're walking forward. Caitlyn is hard trolling. Okay. I don't know if he has the map awareness for this, but we'll see. Go over the wall, get the stun off. She walked in the wrong direction, so I'll happily take that. It would have been better. It would have been better for her to just run like this or like run up. That would have been way more effective, but she didn't, so I'm happy. Renekton is in deep trouble here. I think he's gonna get turret dove there from behind. Whoa! Okay, they're both here. That's unexpected, actually. I thought they would be walking topside there. My bad, my bad. That is on me. I actually genuinely thought they were going to dive the Renekton, so I thought I'd just run up here. Could I have been saved by Soraka? I don't think so. I think I got bursted pretty hard. This Diana is also quite strong. Trundle ulted me. It's good information. No, I have my tier 2 boots now, which is good. I need to just go back to another clear. I might be able to kill the Yorick in this position. That could be a move on that, although Renekton doesn't have ult. Good kill. I need to just clear towards bot side here, I think. Because a dragon's gonna spawn in like 10 seconds, and I don't particularly want to give it. If I go show top now, I think the dragon's just completely gone. But I think it may be gone anyway because of mid-prio gap. I think he might just have it. Regardless. The chances are there. Oh. This is good. This could work. He's gonna try to get out. Yeah. Start dancing. Flex on me, whatever you want, bro. Just a fresh ward. Okay. I cannot do this because the Diana has the priority of the gods here. So I just have to respect it, unfortunately. Okay, she's back mid lane. She is significantly stronger than my Akshan. She needs to be respected right now. He could make that gank work. I will not be able to because I will show on vision. 2 points Q now in level 9. I'm gonna have to go mid here. I can just hold mid wave. Do I just win this? I think I just win this, right? Yep, I just win that. Interesting decision there. Whoa! Because of my cooldowns, I think that flash is necessary. If he doesn't have... if he has flash, I'm dead there. Like, he could just flash auto attack Q me, and if I don't instantly flash, that would register, and that would be bad. I can easily heal, it's not a problem. I have a Soraka too, but I could just also heal. Put this down. Smite that out and recall. That's good. Not bad. Got a nice kill, solo kill on Diana. Okay, good. Clear my 3 topside cams, and I guess I'll look for this. I cannot look for it earlier, regardless, because my Renekton just recalled on an awkward timer. So this means that the enemy team will have the priority on this objective if they instantly rush it, which would be impossible for me to deal with right now. If I had a Renekton in lane, I could look for it further, faster, but currently I cannot. And I'm just gonna have to respect that. If he insta-does it, he insta-does it, you know? It would be what it is. We might get bot lane turret first here, that would be quite nice. This turret, getting this turret would be huge. So they don't take another turret for first turret. If he can get it, that'd be massive for us here. That gives us a chance. Okay, he got it. That gives us a good chance at winning defeats. Does he win this matchup as well, this fight? Soraka ult probably means he wins the fight, yeah? We kill Yorick first. Kill his maiden. Kill his maiden. Kill his maiden, Sivir. Don't be a troll. Killing his maiden removes a lot from Yorick's potential. Okay, that's not terrible. Gotta run away from the Yorick here. Put the E behind me so he gets slowed if he runs through. That is disgusting comet damage. Okay, that comet caught me off guard, I will not lie. Sweep and recall, because I am literally 1 HP. I think it'd be too risky for me to start the Rift Herald. If I get hit like once here, I'm just dead. I think that fight was overall pretty good for us. Yorick let me die, he says. Wow. Ooh, I think Sivir is dead here? Nope, seems to be fine. I mean, I could run for this right away, but I think it... Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I think it's better for me not to, because the Sivir is now like not going to be able to fight, and my 3 bolt side camps are up. I think just clearing my 3 bolt side camps here is better. If he rushes the Rift Herald, he's going to have the prio for it currently anyway, because my Akshan is bot lane regardless, right? So I need to respect the fact that I most likely will not be able to fight the Rift Herald for a little bit. At least until my Sivir is back alive. If my Sivir is back, I can maybe contest again, so it depends on their timer on doing this. Because I mean, I can not expect Diana not to just insta-walk there or something like that, right? Is she likely to go bot lane? Sure, but it's a guarantee? Absolutely not, right? And so clearing my 3 bot set camps here is good timing. And now I can maybe look for this. He didn't do it. Okay, that's really good. That means I could probably just recall. It's a big item. I don't think they can speedrun it now. And if they cannot speedrun it here, getting the Vori Flicker Blades here is good. That's going to make me so much stronger. It's a colossal strength difference in a fight. I can take my 2 topside camps here now, hopefully, and then maybe look for Herald. We also have a dragon coming up in like 150 that I'm looking at as well. It's going to be a while, but I definitely think doing 2 topside camps, hitting level 12, and then looking for the Herald is a play we can make. Okay, maybe I don't do my 2 topside camps at all here and just fight. Okay, we have to go for this guy then, because he went for that guy. That's fine. Not a problem. If he gets the stun here, it's really good. Put this ahead, get the stun. Does he not have flash? He doesn't have flash, does he? No, he didn't have flash. That's really good. Mid lane is in trouble, though. I guess we just have to do this. We just have to do this. I think he's out. He's also kiting down, so in this moment, running after them is not going to make sense. So we just have to do the objective now. I was initially gonna try to go for Yorick first, since he's a bigger threat than Trundle is, but Trundle walked into it first, and that's the one Renekton went on, so that's the one we have to follow through on. And that is okay. I think she just dies here for free, right? Yep. Q has some extra auto attack range behind it. We're just gonna insta-run to Diana now. I'm gonna use one Q here, just to be a bit faster through the position. I know my topside camps are up here, but if I can cut off the Diana right before Dragon spawns, things are looking really good for me. Yeah, things are looking amazing for me at the moment. This is a dead Diana. Goodbye. Can you not int, please? Auto attack move with a Q on her nose, and we can just Dragon all in. Break, please. I need Sivir to move towards the Dragon instead of up towards my Raptors right now. That is relatively important here. I don't think they should be able to contest with Diana dead. Caitlyn 0 and 6. As long as my Sivir actually wants to move for the objective here, we should be more than fine. Gonna drag it out of the pit a little bit further. This way we are not in a vulnerable position whatsoever, and it's hard for Trundle to reach anything. Like, he can't just, like, plant over the wall and get insta-smite range. He doesn't get that here. So this should be good. It's a little scary. If that did more damage, I could have had it. I could have smited at 1200, actually. I thought I had a 900 smite there. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that in that moment. Are they doing Otacon? They're doing Otacon. That's really not good. Hi, damn. They should not be allowed to speedrun this Otacon. There's no way. Sivir needs to move, bro. Can we just move, please? It's a good Sivir ultimate. That should work. I say that, but... Run up here. Let's run up here. Walk with Sivir ultimate movement speed and just go. Kill the Trundle real quick. Instantly focus enemy jungler and then finish the objective. Very nice. Pick that up. Stun the Diana. Put my shield down. Bite. Stun the Diana again. Leave. Leave, leave, leave. She's dead here. There's nothing she can do. As long as my team doesn't int there, we're happy. And we're just gonna dive this guy, I think. My Aksha will respawn. Caitlyn will get that turret regardless. There's nothing we can do about it. I'm gonna disable the turret as I do this. That's why we can easily dive with volley. We can just disable turrets. That sucks for my Soraka. She took an extra turret hit at the end. Okay, that's an unfortunate one for her. I was about to say I need to respect the Lux for this, because she could easily one-shot me, but she doesn't have the damage capacity. That's really good. It was a little sketchy, but no, we got it. Back to full HP. Okay, not bad. I have 3,200 gold. I definitely need to recall soon. Now, there are two ways I can go about this. Do I think I can survive it this early? Probably not, so I don't think Riftmaker now would be the move. I think I do want to have Riftmaker in this build, but I'm just gonna go for... Ooh. It's a good question, actually. I think I just go Iceborne Gauntlet, and then I'll just go some Magic Resist next. Let me actually get my boots upgrade here. I think this is the move. I just go Iceborne Gauntlet in one go here. And that gives me the additional slow value, which is quite nice. Gives me some armor as well. And then I just get some magic resist into a Riftmaker, and that should be good. I think if I have that, I'm good. Stun him quick. We got there in the end. We got there in time. Perfect. Soraka healing is also pretty disgusting. I think Trundle might be on slight tilt. Yeah, Iceborne Gauntlet's really nice here, and then we just simply go one magic resist item into Riftmaker, and we have tons of damage. And I can sell my Navori Flicker base like late game for like maybe a Jock Show or something like that, or a Bloodletter's Curse, even if I want that for myself. I might want it for myself, I'm not sure. But I think the route of the other two items is pretty clear here. They're just flaming each other, bro. They got outplayed. And now they're flaming each other. What a classic. I would like to just... Auto attack move on this guy's face, so she instantly gets stunned and dies. Auto attack reset with this. My Rift Herald's gonna get spawned soon. I need to kill the turret and I'll place the Rift Herald after that. Gonna shove the wave. And then right here, I hope this Rift Herald doesn't troll me. Holy brother. I could just hit base turret here. I think it's fine in this position to hit base turret. We're then gonna auto attack this turret one more time, not take the inhibitor. We're gonna move this Rift Herald to tier 2 top lane turret. Because the inhibitor is useless at this moment in time. The tier 2 top lane turret, however, is worth big money. So we do this. We run up the tier 2 top lane turret. It's like relatively low now, but we're also behind the Yorick in this position, so we should be able to chase. I should be fine here. There's no way he can fight me. I have Navori and everything. He's just dead. Very good. Now we shove next wave to get the 700 gold out of this tier 2 top lane turret, hopefully. That is 700 gold. Oh, she just took my Grump, you rat. Absolute scumbag. He actually lost hit it. That's crazy. We just clear this out and we're gonna go for this turret real quick. There is a Lux. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna do anything to me, but sure.
An enemy has been slain.
Just need to get this turret.
Your team has destroyed.
Oh, there's a Trundle here. I might be in trouble. Okay, this is bad. I get my ult up, get my W cooldown back so I can heal. Get another stun off, another bite off, and I'm alive. Woo! Not even close, baby. The ult increased my HP to the point I could survive that. You gain a little bit of HP, and because of that, I gained the timer on it. I'm gonna recall here, brother. I am low HP. We pick this up, and I'm just gonna go to the dragon here. Very good. Very, very good. The W chomps there, like, and the ult for the extra HP allowed me to survive. Very close one, though. We just do Dragon and the Baron here and we should win the game. I'm pretty sure. This is now the time to Baron. If with this Baron we should be able to end very easily. My last item, I mean, I'm gonna replace this eventually when I can replace it in one go, because currently it's worth like a large world worth of money. So I just replace it eventually, and that would be a Rift Maker, and then obviously we can sell the Flicker Blades later for potentially like a Jock Show or something. Should be pretty good. If I had like more AP on my team, I wasn't the only one, I might be able to like go for Abyssal Mask or anything of that nature. I just don't think it's very worth it here in this current game state. And my team is recalling, so I guess I might as well take the recall with them. There's nothing else for me to do on the map currently anyway. I'm just gonna pick my Elixir of Iron up and just run out of base. I think the next fight is probably going to be the last one, so I think picking up an Elixir here is good. And as I said, selling your Dark Seal for any kind of component is simply just not worth it, because it is essentially a large world. So it's just not worth losing.
An omen to those who stand against the wild.
Take the Scamp here. See if Trundle runs up, walks up. Nothing of the sort, okay. Pick this up. I think I'm going to take the red buff here real quick so I can give my entire team red buff. I think that's a move. I think that's pretty valuable in this moment. They're really tilted. This enemy team is fully tilted. Let's catch the wave here real quick so I can have the wave going. Oh, my top lane could be dead for this. I'm gonna have to move here, of course. I can just move from behind right now. Q. Towards the Caitlyn. It's good enough. There's the surrender vote. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, that was it for the diamond game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the D1 Masters game. Alright, Volibear into a Nidalee here. We will be fine in this matchup. I might have to respect her a little bit, like a level 2-ish play could be something she goes for. There is like chances where she could do like Raptors into this, perhaps. We'll take some respect. We're like playing in higher ratings now, of course, so we'll take some respect here. So yeah, lanes wise, I think bot lane will be the one I go for. Bard portal setup can be pretty good. Stun, these two have no mobility, so that should be a pretty nice play side to go for. We place that ward at the end of our recall, right? And we take the Oracle lens. Take the E here, start up here. We have triple ignite. Okay, very aggressive stuff. So yeah, I think bot lane here, we're looking at this Bard setup. Best gank to go for, I think. Maybe mid lane could be decent later on, but, you know, the most consistent thing we are always going to look for is just the full clear. We want to keep that good on volley here. Make sure we are scaling, make sure we are getting our items. And that is it. So here, we're just going to drag it to the max line. Make sure we hit it over here. And then the next E we're going to hold. We're basically going to click behind the Gromp at about this HP. We hit the E. Did I land it? I do not land it. Brother. Okay. I may or may not want to exit the game. Holy moly, bro. Okay, I mean, it's my first game today, but that's cooked. Well, I guess you guys will see now what I do in this scenario, eh? I am so behind. It is not even funny. I guess that is the risk. I placed my E slightly too far to the Gromp, but I ended up missing the blue buff. That is lovely. Okay. I mean, it's fine. 8 CS, he is obviously 1 camp tempo ahead of me right now. We will manage. Not what you want to see, but mistakes do happen. I am a human being after all. Silly, silly. Silly me. I wonder what my full clear... I mean, Nidalee is also delayed in this position. Because of, like, this gank attempt, she is also delayed. So technically, I am on the same speed as Nidalee now. So it's fine, right? Just ignore what you've just witnessed. That if you mess up, you know, it's not good. It's not good. Okay, let's see what my final clear speed is going to be at here. I will just adjust to this. It is okay. Right now, we'll see if the bot lane gank is going to be a possibility. Like, with the timers looking at it right now, I would have obviously been finished by my Crocs at this moment in time. But I don't goofed it. So I could still look for this play on bot. It should not be too bad. We're going to eat the next camp, get it in there, smite the red buff. We just want to make up any type of speed possible here. Nidalee is delayed as well at the very least, so we're still at least a little even. Which makes it potentially manageable. Take another point in W over here. I could look into walking like this. Oh, there's a ward here. Okay, we're just gonna stand in here. Wait for Nami. Wait for... Oh, there's a ward here. Hit the ward, brother! What is you doing? He just let the ward be? Okay, well, that's maybe not the best. We're gonna have to leave in this position. Surely we can get out. We cannot get out, I think. Yep, this might be a bit cooked. Let's see if I can block something. Nope, I cannot block that. Interesting. Well, that's probably the worst thing that could possibly happen in this early game. There's no way she engages this, right? She's turret diving that? She is gonna get out too. Well then. Okay, well, that's the most amazing early game I could have ever asked for. That's wonderful. Love that for me. I trolled my setup, or I trolled my clear, and then we have this. All right. Well, at least you guys can see how I play from behind. Because that is criminal. I'm not exactly sure what, like, happened over here. Like, that was also kind of interesting. We're just gonna run together at the top lane. I don't know why he used this portal, because he could have used the portal on the wall here for a potential gank. But, I mean, she's gonna have to shove in the wave. She is gonna want to do that. So there should be a decent gank angle for us. She's gonna have auto attack slow. She just hit level 6. She flashes. Bard didn't have a stun, apparently. Sucks. Damn, it's not going well. Alright, we just take top scuttle here. And we'll go from there. I should be able to take a Raptors too, I think. Most likely. Nope, she is on it right now. She smites it instantly too. Yeah, the Bard kind of walked past it on the timer that she could be there, which is not ideal. Okay, I'm not gonna, like, cook myself much further on this. He's not gonna leave a ward behind. He doesn't have a ward, okay. Alright, well, I mean, there's a good chance now that I lose my Raptors. Our early game position is really, really bad at the moment. I'm just gonna clear that, and we're gonna move to the next one, and hopefully we can just get our full clear done. Gonna try to do our best to get the clear done. Hopefully we don't lose our Raptors in this position. She is indeed bot lane for a gank. I might have to just directly run bot lane here. I think she has to run bot lane here as well. I need to run towards bot lane right now. It's a good spear miss for us. Someone's probably in this bush, I would imagine. There's the Silas. I mean, we're just dead, aren't we? These Vex stayed mid lane, so we just die here. Yeah, I mean, that, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. That is only playable, really, at that point, I think, if the Vex moves, but the Vex did not move. Okay. Fair enough. 1 in 5. Very bad start to the game. We're just going to have to manage. This really is quite bad. I mean, games like this are good to see. Like, I mess up, you know, like it happens. Should be good. Should be playable. I can't, bro. I need him to auto attack there, I think. Okay. That's still fine. I'm pretty sure I could do Void Grubs here. That is a decent kill we just got on Nami. It's not bad. The Silas is going to have to reset in this position, right? So in this moment, I think I can just do Grubs on spawn. And I should be able to get them without Nidalee contesting. Because I don't think Nidalee is going to be able to contest at her HP and everything either. So this is a nice timer for me to just pick this up. And then I'm just going to go into another full clear. Pop the potion that I have here as well. Brothers. I'm surprised my Vex is that late there. I mean, the Ambessa was really quick with her ult. I kind of walked into it. I should have flashed her ultimate in that position, I think. That sucks. It's okay. That is definitely brutal, but at least I got 2 of the grubs. Because I was able to smite the last one. And the Ambessa rotated quickly to assist Nidalee on that. If Nidalee would have 1v1'd me throughout that fight, she would have 100% lost. But yeah. I didn't have the backup and that Ambessa ult landed on me, so that is bad for me. I'm just gonna do my full clear now at this point. I do this, I do swap scuttle perhaps, and then I can clear the rest of my jungle. And then we're just gonna play for like scaling potential a little bit. This game is far from over. This is obviously the most unideal early game you can possibly imagine. But it happens, you know? Hit that down. I'm gonna go mid lane now. We have 2 points W. We're gonna put the rest in Q. That might not be ideal, but she does have her fear, so this could be playable. Get the flash off for that hit. I get the shot down. That's huge. We go for the Nami here. My Q is going to be up soon. Nice. I got a double kill. That is colossal. Very good. Okay. That's good. That's very good. A nice double kill is always nice. We'll make a comeback. And we're going to clear our bot side camps now. We're not going to go walk back the wolves because that's pretty far out of the way. We're just going to leave those up. It's okay. We'll be able to afford our item after that. We got very good kills there. After we finish our clear here, we're going to be able to afford our Cosmic Drive now. And things should be looking relatively okay for me. Even though, like, this is probably the worst early game you could imagine. Okay, we have Nami. Bot lane play potential should be there. I'm kind of hoping that this isn't... Whoa! Bard's not here. I mean, I have disabled the ward, so this might as well be Bard for all they know. I could use that to my advantage, potentially. Put that ahead of this guy. I got the stun off. That's really good. Please, team, where are we going? Okay, I got that guy, and we'll get the Nami too. Huge. I made sure to jump ahead of that guy and just auto-attack the plant as soon as possible so he has nowhere to go. Just make sure that there's a good cleanup on the Kog'Maw. I get her Gromp as well, which is massive. And now we can just recall for a very strong item. That's really good. That is a huge shift in the game for us. We needed that big time. We absolutely needed that big time. Let's get this. Let's get these. And we just move out of base. This is a really good purchase for me. Makes me significantly stronger. I also have 7 stacks on my Dark Seal right now, which is huge. And we see the Nidalee bot lane. The dragon's gonna spawn like 30 seconds. So I kind of would like to contest that, potentially. But I also know that Nidalee's topside camps are up here. Not sure what this guy is going to go for. She's obviously going to play for the Scuttle Crab, right? I'm kind of like leaning towards going for her topside camps, but I feel like giving up dragon like that is maybe not the play. Because that's the second dragon, or it's going to be the second dragon. I think it is contestable, probably. Although my bot lane is still weak. Kog'Maw does have a completed item. Maybe looks a little dicey here. They're also losing a trade. I'm gonna have to make sure they don't get turret dove. I'm on my way. I'm making sure that they don't get turret dove by Nidalee right now. I got seen. That would have been a really insane Bard ult if he could land that one. Oh my god, she just died. Okay, well that's dragon gone. There's not even a point trying to contest it now. At this point, I shouldn't even go for it. That Jinx getting assassinated like that is brutal for us. That pretty much ends our fight instantly. I mean, they can play that together. I think here I just do this camp and I just go for the mid lane kill. I'm pretty sure I beat Sylas in a 1v1. Considering I have a completed item and he doesn't, I think it'll be fine. Just hit him down. Perfect. Very nice. Oh, she just hardened it. She just flashed forward, bro. We take those. Yep, nice. And we chase. Good Bard hit. Very nice. Instantly auto attack move with Q. Very good. And we dragon. Huge plays. That was a really nice play from Bard as well. Yeah, we're making it work. We're making a solid comeback happen here. We have 8 out of 10 KP too, which is really good. So as you can see, like, I started off in the most cringe way possible, but like, calm, collected, pick up what we can play the game, it's no problem. We've got the Herald in 40 seconds, so I'm gonna recall right now, and I'm gonna play up towards the Rift Herald. Out of base, we can clear our topside camps here as well, and then from these topside camps, we take Top Scuttle, we take Rift Herald. Play Herald, please. I would like to play for this Rift Herald, I really would. Riven is really going early aggressive right now. I want to do this camp because it hits me a level up. I would like to do more for my smite upgrade, but like at least level up before I move. I'm going to do this real quick so we have this Scuttle. I cannot smite this because I need it later. This is still fine. I'm going to finish enough camp clears here for my smite upgrade, which Nidalee will not have, so I should have the advantage on Rift Herald by a lot. And then maybe kill Mbessa into Herald here. Could be a move, maybe. I think I'm just going to have to go Rift Herald. I've got my smite upgrade. I'm just going to send it. Sylas is indeed bot lane. My bot lane hopefully just gives turret. They're going to win feats. I can't do anything about it. Okay, yeah, they did. That sucks. I mean, that sucks for my bot lane in this game. There are 7 deaths together, which is quite brutal, but there's not much you do here. We pick this up at least. I don't know what her wards are in this position. I don't even know if she's gonna like try to deal with Riven or not. Oh, please. That's gonna be a dead Vex. Yeah, she's dead. Can we wait here in this position? I'll just wait, I guess. I don't... Are they not going to move towards this direction at all? Okay, they're not at all. Interesting. Yeah, those Silas rotations are pretty good towards bot lane. It's making their bot lane life pretty good. This guy should be dead. I don't think... Oh, he does have flash. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I don't think he has flash, but he does in fact have flash. Never mind then. Whoa! Damn. I couldn't survive that. There's no chance. I'm gonna have to just take my reset here. Okay. He couldn't reach me. I should be able to run back in this position. I'm pretty sure he's gonna look for like red here. I mean, I'm just gonna come back at full HP. I sadly cannot afford my item, but that's fine. My rat's actually gone. That sucks. He just died, no? He didn't die. The follow-up on that was impossible. How many camps did I lose? Did I lose all of them? No, I still have this one. Okay, we're gonna clear this camp then. I'm just gonna reset for my item. Because my item spike right now is immense. Like, I need to have this. Please just walk back. Bro. Okay, well, that's just not smart, is it? I feel baited. Bro, like... It's fine. Whatever, you can feel baited all you want. You literally just walked into them there. Just walk towards me. We can have a play like that. It's fine. Don't... Okay, I mean, okay. I guess I baited him by pinging like that. Because he thought stepping up was the move there. But the thing is, like... Stepping up wasn't the move. The go ping was like, I am here. You can bait him towards the play, if that makes sense. But this guy did not understand that, unfortunately. Okay, this game is a little bit problematic still. I think I'm gonna have to go for Mbessa top here. I don't think the dragon is a possibility for us at the moment, most likely. Maybe I go Kokma here. He doesn't have flash. Finding any kind of catch right now looks pretty tricky. Mbessa obviously walked backwards. He's over there. He got it as well. Okay. Let's level up. I mean, are they gonna dragon? I guess I have to Rift Herald here. My bot lane's walking bot lane still, which is not ideal. It should get a bounce off no matter what, right? And it should be a turret kill. It is a turret kill. Okay, that's at least something. That's not good. I'm gonna try to put some pressure here. Are you serious? I'm dead to this? There's no way. That does so much damage. What? Okay. I thought Riven was gonna flank, but that she ended up not flanking, which was really bad. Like, I looked at that Riven's position. I thought she was just gonna flank that position, and she just didn't. So I guess we just get cooked on that. Now she flanks, but now it's a bit late. She went for another wave top lane, so I don't know, man. I mean, you got surprised by me, that's for sure. Block that with my shield. I think my team is losing this fight, though. Oh, no, it's not fight with worthy. I can at least save my Vex over there a little bit. Mbessa's gonna be... Oh, he missed his stun. Mbessa's gonna be too strong in this position, I think. I don't think we can fight this. The enemy team has like an overwhelming presence right now. It's pretty sketchy. My topside camps are up here. think we just kind of have to go for it. It's not bad to send it, but... Oh, that's good. That could be good. This could be good. If he catches this guy for like a little bit of time, then that could definitely be very good. Nidalee is also top side. I think we just send it now. Nidalee showing top there. Yeah, let's send it. I have my item as well, so I should be able to cast a lot of skills on this. It should be very much fine at this point. That's a good pickup. Nidalee showing on wolves there, or raptors, sorry, should be enough. I got it. We're good. Gonna have to walk backwards here. We got it, so it's all that matters right now. That's really good for us. It gives us a ton of XP. I am going to lose my red buff here, but that's okay. That's an Ambessa ult down, that's fine. I'm gonna give up my red buff here, of course. Actually, do I have to? You're seriously trolling me, brother. Ah, yes. I was too aggressive. 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 Oh, she survived it, bro, for so long. My bad. I was too aggro. Hopefully my team doesn't lose everything of that, because I trolled. I really thought I could kill Nidalee in that position in time and just have a nice play, but she just survived for so long. And I was too aggressive. That's my fault. Damn. I genuinely thought I could just kill the Nidalee in time, and the fight after that would have been pretty good, but the survivability on that was too good. I think the Nami may have come in clutch at the end there as well, I'm not sure. Damn. Alright, mistake. Big mistake, but mistake. It was a close one. It was a close one. All good. We just go back to our camps, it's fine. We just need to make sure we get out to our next item, Spike, right now. They have a solid amount of magic damage. I think I'm going to go Force of Nature as my magic resist item here, actually. I can go Force of Nature for the movement speed. We can't play this. Okay. I'll do this. I mean, I don't have my item yet, and I won't be able to afford it for a little while, but that's okay. Oh no, she is so dead. That's warded. Are you serious? Interesting. They're grouping together pretty well here. They do definitely have a good position here at the moment. Oh, so close. If my Vex was ready for that, I think Nidalee does die in that position. We obviously have the dragon in 30 seconds, but we have the Baron in 20. And they can easily do Baron if we would send the dragon. You're gonna have to play some kind of ward over there, bro. That's good, help me. Riven is a little bit later than I expected, but it should be a fight win, so my death doesn't matter, obviously. They should beat her. They should beat her. There's no way that Ambessa should live here. Or get any more kills, surely. Okay, that's good. That's very good. I'll take it. I made the engage to follow through on the Silas, and then I ended up dying for it, but that's okay. I took a lot of magic damage on that one. Korkmar does a lot of magic damage as well, so I'm definitely gonna, after this item, only build magic resist pretty much. I can just go Force of Nature as next item, which is going to be really good. And I might even just go Spirit Visits afterwards, honestly, or just go Jack Show, to be fair. Taking him a while to do the dragon here. I can afford my Iceborne Gauntlet here, and then that should allow the slows, and then after this... That's also my armor item for this game, right? That's all the armor I need in this game, I think. And then after this, I just go Force of Nature into Jack Show, most likely, and I should be the frontline potential for the team. At the same time, that engage was solid. I'll take it. Dying for a play like that is definitely not bad. The enemy team will get outscaled as well, I believe. I think we have the better scaling, honestly. I need to just clear my camps right now. After the next play, starting to stack up magic resist, I should become very, very tanky. Things will be okay. I'm up on farm just a little bit. We're even on dragons. Good. Riven is level 16, that's huge. I'm gonna move here. Oh, there's a Kokma from that side. Oh no. Stun this guy instantly. Holy, I just got obliterated by that Nidalee Spear, bro. That Kokma damage was crazy. And we lost this fight big time. Well, we just died one by one. That's brutal. That Nidalee Spear just deleted me off the face of the earth with the Shadow Flame crit.
Your turret has been destroyed.
We just got caught there pretty much. We need to play like as a team and make the engage, but like getting engaged on like this was really bad. Like the Kokma had a really strong position here too. And he just did so much damage to me. Like his damage into the Nidalee Spear execution for the Shadow Flame crit just ended my life. I need a lot more magic resist to make this work. Tricky game state for sure now. Like after that, after we basically just donated them Baron, we'll be in trouble for a while. We're gonna have to scale this one out. Which will also be tricky, because now the Kokma actually has the 3 items on top. Like the Terminus on top is huge here. The bar just showed. The bar just trolled. Okay, that sucks. We had a good opportunity, but then the bar just kind of walked out of the bush early, and it's just not ideal after that, is it? Go for the Kokma first, of course. I should be having a good engage here. Nice. My engage there was solid. That is about the best engage I think I can have. Hopefully we don't lose our top lane scenario. Hello? Okay, Vex recall, I guess. I don't know what I can look for here. There's a ward. Okay, it sucks. I think that's good. I think what I just did is a very good engage, and that should help us a lot, I think. Not a problem, right? Nice. Okay, good catch on Kokma. Allows us to delay Baron pushing. Not looking too bad. Need more magic resist still, but we can make it work. I mean, they're gonna get the turret here. My team is like entirely recalling, not in position for anything. Why is she bot lane, bro? Not sure why she's like splitting bot like that. That's kind of wild. Okay, I lost all my topside camps here, of course. There's nothing I could do about that. We're gonna do this and then build both of those components, because the Dark Seal now is gonna be less useful. So Force of Nature, and then we'll go Jaksho Lost, I think, and should just be very tanky after that. Yeah, the Force of Nature completion will be a massive one. No, he just got caught, bro. Ah, he's dead. Brother. Okay, that's -1 dragon, I think. Just give. There's nothing else we can do at this point. Please just don't die, because if we die, they might just push instead of anything else. Whoa. He flashes. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. That's not quite it, Riven. Can protect her, I think. That should be enough. Okay, well, that's scary. I highly doubt my topside camps are going to be up, but I should check. I think I should check. The dragon is obviously theirs. It is all down. It is a big item. I would really like to get it. $200 gold. We do need heal cut, this is true, but it also sucks on me. Like, Thornmail is just a kind of a garbage item, if I'm being honest. It really just kind of is. But we do need heal cut. I have enough for it, I suppose. I need to get Force of Nature first. I could go Thornmail Lost for additional heal cut. But I think I'm going to take a lot of damage if I don't go Jug Show next. I could sell my, like, item later for it, maybe. Jinx does need to go for Mortal Reminder. Because it's a really good purchase on that champion. But it's okay. I think I'm going to have no choice but to go heal cut at this point, looking at my team's build. I don't like it too much, but I don't think I'm going to have much of a choice. If I just go heal cut next, and then I guess I'll sell my other item for it. I can go Thornmail next and then sell my Navori for Jaksho at the end. Just to be like tankier. I don't like it too much. I mean, I think Jinx should have the heal cut potential. And I think Bard probably should be able to buy it too. But, you know, as of now, they definitely have a looming threat on Baron. That's a very big threat on Baron. That could work. That's an interruption. I walked into that on purpose, by the way, because that interruption there is huge. Because it resets the cooldown on my thing. I need to turn back around, help my teammates. They should be fine. I have the position. Bro, my team is on Narnia, bro. Where is my team? Stunner in the position. She dies. I don't really know what my Riven chased off to, but it's fine. Stunner here. We win this fight position really hard. We go for the Nidalee as well. And Baron. That's really, really good. I am very strong now. This Force of Nature purchase makes me a gold. Like, it's the extra movement speed and magic resist is huge. And it doesn't only get proc by magic damage, right? Because it also procs off of CC, which they have quite a bit of. That was a good engage. That Vex ultimate forcing Kokma into the Bard ultimate was insane. And I walked into the Nami ultimate on purpose because it resets my cooldown on my Q. We should make this in time, I believe. Okay, very good. Very, very, very good. Okay, this guy has heal cut Oblivion Orb. I think it's smarter for me. Can I recall, please? Hello? I think the smartest thing I can do here is sell the boots, get this, and then build Jaksho, build magic resist towards the Jaksho. I think magic damage is the most thing I'm gonna take. I think my survivability matters more than the heal cut for me right now. And I'm probably just gonna end up selling my Flicker Blades later for the heal cut instead. If that makes sense. Because I have to have faith in my team to build heal cut. Like, I just have to. I have to have faith that my support will buy, or my ADC, sorry, will buy Mortal Reminder. If my ADC buys Mortal Reminder, that's most of the heal cut covered. And I really don't think Thornmail's a good item necessarily. So it kind of sucks, you know? I can't do anything here. My team is like off in Narnia. We have no position. I have to respect, like, can we group, please? Like, what are we doing here, bro? We have Baron. At this moment in time, we're not strong enough to split, I think. We have to, like, group it. Is this a bad position? Is this... Okay. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna keep going for Nidalee here. Gonna go for the Kokma next. Go for this guy next as well. Could have the frontline position of the golds right now. Stun as soon as possible. W chomp at low HP and keep going. Go for the Silas. He gets one shot. And I'm chasing this. And there we go. Whew. Absolutely beautiful. The additional movement speed from Force of Nature is huge there as well. The catch was massive and we should end the game now. From what was like the most horrendous game early to a very, very good comeback. There you go. Beautiful game of Volibear. Last item here would have been a Jug Show, and then I sell my Flicker Blades for... I'm gonna have faith that they go for heal cuts. I would have probably sold it for a Rift Maker. And that is that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Volibear Unranked Master. If you did, make sure the like button below helps me out quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe as well if you haven't done so yet. And if you got this far, leave a comment saying meatloaf, you know, whatever. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.